Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? We're gonna be continuing a bit of whichever it's called, Fallout New Vegas tonight. Thinking of switching back to Zenless Zone Zero later in the night, but I want to finish this one while we were exploring for sure. There's the Badlands armor. That despawned the last time we were playing. I dropped it on the ground and it just fell out of the entire map. I literally specifically remember that. I think there was only one other zone involved here, except there was a bunch of stuff to it. Or not a bunch, but more than I expected, so we ended in the middle of the vault that time. And hi Seer, how are you tonight? I think we weren't using that. Or that. And I'll just drop stuff for weight. I remember there being 2 fiends in the area over there that we didn't kill just because they didn't aggro on me yet, but I wasn't able to sneak around and one-shot them. But I also remember that we were going to explore this area to the left, and it was a lot longer than I expected, or something like that. Yeah, because I think there was a downside area here, and I was like, oh snap, I'll explore this. And then I realized when it went down there, there was a lot more to it. Or more than just like 10 minutes of stuff. You're chillin'. Nice, nice, nice. Have you tried out the First Descendant yet? I've seen Kaiko and Co. playing that off and on the last week, and it does look kinda cool. I've seen some negative things about it, but I debate on giving it a try sometime. Unlock storage room doors. Did you have a nice 4th of July? I am Canadian, so we did not do anything for it. But yes, I did have a nice 4th of July. Did you celebrate? Does your family do anything? Just trying to fiddle with those. You forgot. All good. Canada's close enough to America, and it's involved so much with it anyways, it might as well be part of it. Don't tell the other Canadians I said that.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault.
Well, that wasn't looted.
Nako!
Hi Zozo. How are you doing tonight? How's the Zo? And no, you didn't do anything? Fair enough. Hi Remus. How are you doing? Thank you for lurking as always. Wants nothing to do with the US if Trump gets re-elected. Fair.
Hey, got any jet?
You're doing good. You just finished Batman Arkham Origins. Nice, nice, nice. How was it? I have never played any of those Batman video games. I was a big fan of Batman growing up, but the video games I've just never been too interested in. And hi Phantom. How are you tonight? Hi Sasha. Hi Phantom! How have you been? Oh, it's the first time I've seen a Ripper. And hi Minerve. Wow, everyone's showing up early on.
Hey.
It was so good actually, and very fun. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, Phantom, thank you for the gift sub. I genuinely do appreciate it. Pock, 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 pock.
Prim is gonna be much tougher to push around with that new shit.
Okay, they're all just random fans. I missed you. I missed you too. Where have you been? What the heck? Have you been cheating on me with other streamers? What the heck, Phantom? What the heck? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Watch whoever you want. But I'm guessing you were off doing something in real life. Yeah, we went down here, and then it looked like there was more to do, and I was like, oh god, I can't do that all that night. All because I passed that speech check at the beginning of the place. They're not aggressive to me, and as long as I kill them without actually aggroing them. Are you in the Fiend's bunker? I am, Zozo. I passed the speech check with the use of Naughty Nightwear and possibly a skill book. Sasha!
Some more
Hi,
cans.
Sunny. How are you doing tonight? What are you up to? I hope you've been well. No, never. You're covering for a friend at work, so you're super busy and tired for a while. That makes perfect sense. Happy National Headphones Day in America! Oh, I can only imagine. Just because, like, even random people seem to put off so many fireworks as far as I know, right? And I've heard a lot of dogs and stuff end up getting scared just because of that. You hated that place so much, yikes. Well, at least you're done with it now. I'm trying to get past those people, wait for them to not be looking. Oh, and this is all the bedrooms and stuff like that. And that's the underwater that was flooded. SMD, suck my... Say so stream. Say so stream. Fuck. I don't know if those people looking at me will give me away. I love that no matter how many of them I kill, and even if they see their friend's body pop up ominously in front of themselves, they will not care in the slightest as long as it's not actually seen. It was a ghost. Maybe it was just the wind. Locker. Oh, that dude's already dead. I take it they overdosed or something like that. Oh, yep. Drugs. Psycho looks so intimidating when it has, like, 3 different syringes on it. King Peppo. Is that how you pronounce it? Peppo? Pepeo? Because I know Pepe, or whatnot. Or is it Peep? People. King People. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but thank you for the raid, King. I hope you're having a lovely night. It's great to see you. Frogger raid! And then suddenly copyright infringement for that old Frogger game. Like the frog. Oh, okay. So it is like Peep. King Peep L. At least, I always hear out, that's how I have it. The 2 is the Roman numerals. Oh, King Peep the Second. Pog. But thank you for the raid. What were you playing tonight? What were you up to? Feel free to tell us about it. Yo, it's Peep! Do you actually know them, Seer? Is this person famous? Should I be, like, super excited? Should I just be vibrating? Should I just be like, oh god, it's King Peep. King Peep themselves! Thank you for coming back, King Peep! Because I am. I'm absolutely vibrating. Rolling in. I know Seer's everywhere, aren't they? Isn't it weird? You can go into one stream that's Seer, then you go into another stream, it's Seer, and then you go into 7 other streams, it's Seer, and in every single one he's a mod, so you're just like, what's going on here? This is kind of suspicious. But I do appreciate you bringing your community over here to share with me. I hope you had a great night. Seer always rolling on in. We just vibing in Fallout New Vegas, doing the stuff I did not do the other night when I was on. Might switch games later on and play a bit of more Zenless Zone Zero or whatnot, but we will see. You're playing some Nike summer swimsuit event. Nice. Or is it Nike? Or something like that. I forget, I'm bad at pronouncing things, if you haven't figured that out yet. I want this guy to walk away, and then you ended with Titanfall. Oh, I played Titanfall 2 on stream just last year. That was actually a really good game. Didn't they, earlier this year, like, do something to re-upgrade or add to the not DLC, the multiplayer? And a bunch of people went back to playing it just because they were like, oh my god. Why are you just standing here? Can I actually push them away? Oh, snap! This just makes murdering so much easier. Yeah, don't mind me just shoving you into the corner. That's completely normal. Completely normal. Whoa. Okay, let's go over here, okay? Where there's no prying eyes. So we can have a nice conversation. Why can he still detect me? Okay, I gotta run away. There was talk about Titanfall 3, but you heard it was cancelled because they focused on Apex Legends. That is absolutely what I heard too, back in the day. and it became such a good money maker that they were like, hey, we don't need to invest in this other thing when we've already got this game, and all we have to do is like update weapons and add little bits of things and still rake in the money. Drink water in game 2. Okay, I will. 99 Echo. Sand, can I get a hug, please? You can. Although I can't really do it on screen, I do have a hug emote. What brought you here was you, Seer. You saw a cute Neko playing some Fallout and you were like, oh snap. My 4th of July is fine. I'm a Canadian, so we don't exactly celebrate it here. I mean, some people might celebrate it here, but I certainly don't. We celebrated Canada Day a couple days ago, but by celebrate, I just mean like, we got some cake and pizza. Thumbs up. That's always worth celebrating. Is there a day called Canada Day? Yes, it's July 1st. And they did have fireworks at the, like, 10:30 at night. They had fireworks. There was some stuff out by City Hall in the day and stuff like that. An excuse to drink. It'll be celebrated. True, true. I don't think I can open the store to free these people yet. I don't have any more lockpicking books. So I'll just make a note and leave these people here. What 3... What is it called? Living quarters? 5 lock people cage. It's hilarious that I've cleared out the vault of like all the fiends, but I don't have enough lockpicking to open the door, so I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'll come back for you people later. I hope you're still alive then with nobody feeding you, etc. Nodders. The Roomba never stops. Okay, so I explored everything up here properly. It doesn't stop rolling. Or spinning. The Roomba's just like perfect energy. It can spin forever, infinitely. Not a single fiend. The last 2 fiends I think are going to find out I'm an enemy, because there's 2 in one room that I can't. One is always in the corner looking at the other, so I can't really get away from them. You're not American and celebrating with some other American people. That reminds you of that war when they went 80 soldiers and came back 81 because they made a friend. You're the extra guy they brought. Hilarious. Was it America that happened to? Because I vaguely remember some story about that. I don't know if it was really a war or if it was like a part of it and they sent him out to some island or something like that. Then they come back with the extra person. Oh, wrong one. But yes, to anybody who might be new here, my name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored and need someone to vibe with when the king's not around, you will find me here just playing whatever game has caught my interest. Daniel Rotti, Headmaster, and then there's literally nothing on it. Hi, loner. How are you doing tonight? Not being such a loner. Titter. Man, there are a lot of dead people. And like, not even ones I killed. Ignore me taking the medicine that looked like it was already injected into their veins. Oh, I didn't mean to take their helmet. Buffo does let you carry 20 more weight for a while. You accidentally almost clicked and activated shield mode while trying to type a message. Why? Dar's trying to straight up sabotage the stream. Tisk. I'm kidding, obviously. And hi, awesome. How are you tonight? It's going good for me. And thank you for that hydrate loner. I did not see it first. You played Fallout New Vegas since the PS3 theme, or since PS3, then Xbox 360. How many copies of it do you own then? You just keep giving them money. So that only you can talk to Sasha. Gasp! The most diabolical of plans. Wow, this is actually further than I expected down here. Is there a way to increase your breath, or how much breath you can hold? Whoa, 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 whoa. Good lord, that is faster than I expected. This area is uber cool. Cooler than a nuclear winter. That's not how nuclear winter works. This is one of the only places I've seen where drinking from sinks and stuff, the radiation is so high. You burned a lot of them because you played the game so much, the disc, not the console. Okay. So it had been spun for like so many hundreds of hours that the disc just burned out. That is crazy. I think I haven't heard of that in forever. But maybe because most people nowadays have been playing off Steam and such. You're not uber cool. Cooler than an nuclear winter. See, that's what someone who's cooler than a nuclear winter would actually say. Do you have all places uncovered? Heck no. I played maybe like 32 hours or something like that. I've done a lot in the southwestern corner. I've done nothing on the eastern half of the map up there. I've located some stuff but not really explored many of them. You did burn up a PS3 before. It caught fire. How did it catch fire? Did it catch fire with like a flamethrower? Hey, I can activate this. No input device recognized. Reconnect keyboard. There's never a keyboard. Yike. Do all three things feel like collectible? So I'm collecting them. Old age. Oh, that makes me think that like the internal fan or something like that got clogged, and then eventually it overheated and then it started on fire. So you haven't gone to spoiler alert yet? Probably not, but who knows? Because some of the locations I've explored on the map, found on the map, I haven't actually gone to. Okay, so I went up that side. Or wait, did I go up both sides now? I confused myself. Sasha, why? You know of a unique gun location? Cool. Is it actually just hidden somewhere on the map? Or is it actually at a named location? Because if it's at a named location, I'd likely find it on my own. Whereas if it's just like suddenly buried somewhere that you would never normally go to, I wouldn't be surprised if I would miss it. You get to wear your maid outfit in public. Nice. Devil's Throat. Heck if I know where that is. Is there something that lets you breathe underwater for longer? Rich person said, I wear the ears and tails, they would pay you extra to go. That is absolutely hilarious. Okay, so I can't go up there. I'm gonna let my character die. There's magazines. It is a named area on the right side of the map. Then I will likely find that eventually. Near the boomers. Pog. Hello, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing well. How are you, honey bun? It's like, those are some good magazines. That loot isn't that valuable. Guns are nice. You're extremely happy. You're gonna see me die a bunch of times deciding on which loot is valuable or not to actually try and get. Because it doesn't look like I have much time. Because I have to go all the way back to... Oh, you can get a rebreather? Oh, okay, then never mind. That makes sense. I'll make a note. Two underwater spots in living quarters need a rebreather. Thank you for the head pat. What was I going to do? I think I've now done everything in the world then. We tested that coffee recipe, forgot to mention it was quite good. It's a bit of a hassle to make repeatedly though. Understandable. And hi Christian, how are you tonight? Yeah, now I can actually hack the terminal. I wonder if the terminal will open the thing those people are locked in. You're hanging out and getting drunk off chocolate milk. Is that a thing that happens? I didn't know chocolate milk was alcoholic. I've been drinking it for so long. No wonder I'm addicted then. Nodders. You remember having to dump so many sugars and creams into your coffee to make it tolerable? I feel like it becomes less and less of actual coffee then. Okay, informed is only one. I don't like that I've wasted 3. If you add a lot of vodka, then yes. Understandable. Fermented chocolate milk, chocolate cheese. Remember how that would be actually interesting. I wonder if you can make chocolate cheese. I mean, you probably could, but I don't know if it'd actually be that good. I don't see things to click. Standing. Wow, I was like, could it really be the eye? You still haven't figured out how do you hack the terminals? Oh, it's you go through the disengage lock, I refuse. First you can go through and look for any certain brackets and stuff to take words out. You click one word and waste one of your tries, and it tells you that word has how many letters in the right position. It'll say it has one of its letters in the right position. So if this said, like, it has 1 in the right position, then you go between word 1 and word 2, and you go, okay, so this has section, and I don't know what's a word that's 1 letter away from section. You'd be like, S-E-C-T-E. Oh, nope, it doesn't have that in common, so it's only 5 out of 7 letters correct. I gotta try the next one, etc. Election. Does that work? Election. No, that'd be too long, sadly. But yeah, if you have 3 words, if you have like bad, B-A-D, and sad, S-A-D, if you clicked sad, but the real word was bad, it would say 2 out of 3 letters correct. And then you'd go, okay, click on another one, etc. And it's like you rule out what letters you think it's not and which it is. I typically just go through the letters and go, okay, 1 is right. Does this thing have at least 1 in common? Does this thing have at least 1 in common? There was something about a utility. Unlock storage room doors. I don't know where the storage room is. I might have already unlocked it on my own. You got an electric stir stick for your coffee. It makes the coffee better than using a spoon to stir it. Happy birthday? Happy birthday to who? Whose birthday is it? I'm confused. What's going on?
Hey! Yeah, you! Come give us a hand!
Can you tell me about the fiends?
They're a bunch of junkies that do whatever they can to get money for chems. I hear they're led by a guy calling himself Motor Runner.
And usually they use a cake mixer to stir your coffee.
Wings, although I haven't seen him myself.
I need to know more about Vault 3.
I don't know much. Only that the people who lived in here originally were killed by the fiends. Carter there escaped and managed to explore for a bit. He hacked a password off of the computer and found the location of some guns. He was on his way to get them when the fiends caught him again.
I'm confused. Did I miss whose birthday it is? I'm confused. Give me the password or you're all going to die in there. If I help you to escape, will you give me the password you found?
Yeah, it's yours if you help us out of here.
I don't need it. What are you
We
doing?
were part of a caravan heading into New Vegas from down south. They're holding us hostage, trying to get some ransom. Anyone willing to pay for us died in the attack. Once the fiends figured that out...
One of the entries is Happy B-Day in the Overseer's term. Oh, my bad. Fair, fair. Can you make it worth my while? That's so mean. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, partner. I think the fiend with the key is back in one of the bedrooms somewhere. Someone called him Daniel, if that helps.
I'd rather get the XP for actually opening it.
Talk to Rick if you have something you'd like to say.
They did say there's a key. Like, I give a blank. Well, we can leave for now and just hope those people don't die of hunger. I'll have to come back with a rebreather to explore those underwater places. I wonder if I can get that in New Vegas. I have tons of loot in this one box here. So we're going to have to slowly inch our way out. 784 weight. I can carry 260. But I have legs of steel, ankles of steel. I can also fast travel while over encumbered, so... Pog, pog, pog. So... Pog. Wait, this is far enough outside to actually count. I need to take all my loot to vendors to sell, and then I can buy the rest of those implants or whatever. My dehydration has increased. I almost said decreased, but that's... you want it to decrease. Is Veronica still with you? No. I haven't been carrying any companions with me, because I feel like they've been kind of cheesy and doing so much damage. Since I'm playing on the harder setting, I actually want it to be hard. I should check in with the companions at certain points in the story to see if I can talk to them and get their quests or whatever it is. Someone told me certain triggers happen that start most of the quests. You don't have to be there for most of them. Some of them, yes. What difficulty is this on? Very hard difficulty, and then with the hardcore thing added on. Okay, I do have a .44 revolver in there. And then I can sell all the stuff later. Chainsaw, 47 damage. 46 DPS. 20 weight. I vaguely want to try that out sometime, so I might hold on to it. And it's like, I feel like I should try out the flamer as well at some point. I don't know if the HP stuff stacks. You love Veronica so much that you call her Vivi. Where is... I might try out the flamer at some point, just to see. This game makes you hoard, you're a hoarder. I am too, don't you worry, don't you worry. When playing Fallout 4, I literally picked up everything not nailed down. Just because so many items, almost like 90% of the items could be scrapped for base building stuff. And I was like, whoa, I'm not passing on basically anything then. And I didn't. DPS 27, damage 28. That actually seems like the Ripper could be good. I damaged my Power Fist so much in there just because I literally went around one-shotting everybody, sneak attacks. Wait, did you answer your question? Sure, I got distracted. I'm not sure if I did or not. Which question? Oh, do you order food? That's completely up to you. If you've got the money and you're hungry, then I'd go for it. But if you're trying to save money, then obviously it's probably worth it holding off. Oh, we got the sneak up thing. You are trying to save money, then it might be best that if you could just wait and see, like, is there anything at home you can eat? I think I kept those as healing, but all you have are chips and like 4 shrimps. That is suspicious that that's all your house has. Then you're going to be like, it's not all my house has, it's all I have, and I refuse to eat what my family owns. Noodles! What's your favorite food? Noodles. How much do you want? Oodles. What you should order now. Toodles. Dun 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 dun. I can't remember how that went in Wasteland 3. I remember it being funny though. I feel like I should bring some more sarsaparilla. I know I'm mispronouncing that. I should just keep calling it root beer. You're gonna say leftovers, but that sounds icky to you. I mean, depends on what type of leftovers it is. If it's just leftovers you made last night and it's like regular food, that's perfectly fine. If it's leftovers from 5 days ago, then that's much more sketchy. At some point, I'll actually finally go to a crafting machine with all this stuff and see what weapons or ammo or just consumables I can make. Previous sentence gives a little context. Oh, you literally eat whatever they don't want or leave? Okay. My bad. We have the shotgun that uses 12 gauge shells on me. We have the cowboy repeater for stuff. They left exactly 4 shrimp. I almost feel like you could heat up waffles. I'm all for waffles. But you know, if that's really food, it is. Doesn't mean it's the healthiest or stuff like that, but this does 14 damage and 28 DPS. This does a lot more DPS. I kind of want to try out the flamer, although it's a lot closer range. I could carry both for now, sugars and carbs. Talk to Lily about participating in that. Help the boomers around Nellis. I should do that at some point. Cass is drowning her sorrows. The house always wins. I am supposed to talk to Mr. House. I mean, I could explore one of the casinos or whatever. The boomers always complain about avocado toast in their $50 homes. Can you imagine if a home only cost $50? Excuse me? Sign me up for like 3. Good evening, officer. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, Dr. House. Dr. House? Mr. House? I don't know if he's a doctor. It'd be some dystopian corporation town where they let you live there for $50 in exchange for working for them. True. Oh yeah, and he doesn't want any companions going with me.
Good to see you. Come back.
Oh, I didn't expect that to actually open up. I played this when I was young, but it was so long ago. You worried about Mr. Beast taking a town or any rich person trying to make a town? Yeah, I feel like I even heard at one point Ellen Muskrat, Elongated Muskrat, talking about something like that. And I was like, that is the worst idea ever. It was tried once before in history, and they tried paying the employees in like company script that they could only use in their town. And I remember the people like rebelling and starting explosions people rebelling, caused all this trouble, and I think of all things the police set off explosions to try and fight back against the people, or to corral them. Why is there chips in these things? Nothing stealing, supposedly. Unless, my lord, that town would be the biggest safety hazard and so dangerous indeed. I don't think we need any more Nuka-Cola bottles, just because I have a bunch and I've still never bothered making the prickly pear water. And my character's probably like the first person to go in this place in 50 years. Because I assumed A, that door was permanently shut, and B, the robots probably scare everybody off. You get to make the prickly pear water. Doesn't sound too appetizing, does it? Hey, I can wreck stuff. As any cat should. It's all like perfectly Huh. A ghost was literally offering me beverages. This place has got pulled out all the stops. You don't like flavored water? Pear water sounds good. I'm not sure if I've ever had just kind of flavored water, but I guess that's basically what all those concentrated juices are. Because as a kid, we would do that sometimes. You buy the can of juice stuff, put it in a cup, jug of water, drink. How's Sasha and the Great Dire Fox? Hi, Diana. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. I'm sorry you had to put up with such an unpleasant bunch of people last night during your stream. You were an absolutely poggers person and did not deserve to experience something like that. Nonners. She posted on Twitter saying people sent her like a hate raid or something like that, and they were making fun of her voice. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Her voice is adorable. Quite literally. Those people are bonkers. What can you do? There's no help for some people. Oh, wait, that's a large whiskey. What happened, Diane? If you don't mind me asking or talking about it, it's too late. Whether they mind or not, I've kind of brought it up now. Cough, cough. Technically, they posted on Twitter about it, so I feel like it's not entirely private at that point. Taking all the booze. Yeah, I thought that those things were Scotch, and that's why I picked them up before. Dan's voice is adorable, they just jealous. Dan's voice lives rent-free in their head, and they envy it. 100%. I completely agree with that statement. Nodders. Nodders. Just make everybody dizzy. I can't remember, are these tables for that craps game or whatever it's called? Inaccessible door. I feel like I can access the door, I just can't open it. Those are two completely different things. I feel like inaccessible means you can't reach it. Sasha said a no-no word. No, it's a game. It's not a no-no word if it's actually called that. Nothing I can do about it, Dire. Nothing I can do about it. Let me live my life, Dire. What the? Oh, was that on top of the cigarette case? And so I took the cigarettes, and suddenly that thing's just floating. Like it's nobody's business, we're not gonna look at it, the ghosts will get angry. Hi, Violet. How are you doing tonight? I was about to say, will this be locked? Gun cabinet, but they're empty? Then doesn't that make it just a regular cabinet? I mean, if there's literally no guns in the gun cabinet, that does not sound like a gun cabinet to me. You've got to tell your boss straight up ignored you today? Oh snap. Is that good or bad? Since they've been annoying to you, I feel like that could be good, because then you could just go around your business. But at the same time, if they're ignoring you, that doesn't bode well for your employment. None of these terminals are interactive. Money! Not the good type of money, but still. I'm surprised there's so many drugs in these safes, because they probably haven't been opened in forever. Hi, Ampathos. How are you doing tonight? Dorgs. They even want bottle caps? Like being able to move stuff. You're doing pretty decent. Nice, nice, nice. I wish you were doing super decent, though. Not just pretty. What the heck is pretty? You're pretty. They told you to do something, you were like, okay, sounds good, you have a question, and they just repeated, do it, while walking away. Then you asked again, they were like, do it. You're like, I know, but I'm trying to ask a question. Another employee heard and thought it was rude. Probably was rude. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually don't know how to do it, and so they refuse to tell you and reveal their own incompetence. I would just do it the best of your ability, and then if you end up doing it wrong, be like, well, I asked you, you didn't answer. What do you expect? Kind of baiting on hopping into VR Tarkov. Nice, nice, nice. I have heard that game can be pretty fun. I've also heard it can be filled with cheaters and stuff like that, but that seems to happen with a lot of online games in this day and age. Golden gloves? Wonder if they do. Probably nothing special, they're probably just for the looks. Yeah, inflicts fatigue damage. This is the lucky 38 access point. Thank you. You try not to let it bother you so much. You can only tolerate it so much, and you think it was a bad idea to ban them after stream. They're going to keep going. You think they left after you told them. You don't have to stay if you don't like my content, my voice. That is good of you. I mean, if they start making fun of your voice, I'd probably just ban them right then and there. It's still good to have banned them after stream, I feel, just because they might come back another time or something like that. If they didn't get much of a rise out of you the first time, though, I feel like they're less likely to come back, but it's still good to, like, pluck the bad seeds or prune them while you can. Skills. Science is 62. So if I take a Programmer's Digest, I can hack this thing. Okay, no, that must be a quest objective then. But since I can't interact with it, end of story, I don't have to think about it until then. And VR Tarkov is a different game completely. Oh, that's just the stool. Wait, did it say Nuka-Cola stool? Oh, yeah, it says Nuka-Cola on the back. You're awesome, it's okay to feel hurt, but no, you're amazing. Your voice is one of the highlights of your streams with me, and I hope you know that. Look at Dyer. Smooth talking Diana. Gasp. Sasha, you commented their voice too, shush. Ridiculous. Yes, the name of the game is called VR Tarkov. Is called Ghosts of Tabor. Oh, okay, yeah. I've definitely heard of that then. And I feel like you've mentioned it once before on stream. A single beer.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
I will. Can I, like, play these slot machines for free?
Where to, partner?
Stay here or go to the penthouse? Wait, so there's a suite and the penthouse? Thank you, you're amazing and so sweet. Thank you for being wonderful. When you talk about it, people are like, what's that? So you just call it VR Tarkov. Makes sense. Might confuse people anyway. Companion dismissal terminal? Dismissal companions. Okay, so I can't go up.
Where to, partner?
Okay, penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
Is that his wife? That's creepy.
What floor, partner?
Okay, I want to explore the upstairs first. Oh, there's Mr. House. But I'd rather steal everything he owns first. Not that it looks like he owns very much. Hello, Jane.
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House
Or she's probably his receptionist. Who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr.
Nope.
House's girls. We keep him entertained.
Wow.
We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
Imagine robbing someone and roasting them at the same time. What can you tell me about New Vegas? I mean, I can imagine doing that if you have a flamethrower, but what can you tell me about Mr. Vegas?
There's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know?
Open someone else's stream. Oh wow, HD's still streaming. He's been streaming for like 8 hours, I bet, by now. Tell me about the 3 families.
They're just new money, sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. Emeritus especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
I think the White Glove Society might be cannibals, or something like that, or people refer to them as a cult, or doing something like that. Tell me about the casinos.
Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. The Tops, the Ultra Lukes, and
Oh,
the Laurel.
Luke's. I thought it was
And
Lux.
the Lucky 38, of course. But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, sugar.
Tell me about other attractions.
Well, let's see. The NCR has an embassy here, but why you'd want to go talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't know.
Agreed.
Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tec
I keep staring at that spinning thing.
And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out my
There was a
Glasgow
sign shop that shut down in the Fiend area.
Anything you like?
Talk about other stuff. What can you tell me about Mr. House? He's
Why,
amazing.
sugar? He's the
You just realized the Roomba is your remote. You did? Took long enough.
We wouldn't have
Titter
this
titter.
fabulous wonderland of New Vegas,
I
would we?
bumped the microphone. Sounds like you're fond of him. I didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about people. Sounds like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly.
Is she programmed to say this?
The smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those
Single-handedly,
nasty
with the
tribes
help
that
of all
used
the
to live here?
robots.
Well, he single-handedly
Well, yeah.
sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts.
I mean, if he programmed the Securitrons, it makes sense. Didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about people.
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neuro-computational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
So you're a copy of a dead woman. What exactly do you do for Mr. House?
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar.
Good
I
Lord.
take care of all of them,
I mean,
and a lady
assumed,
doesn't kiss and
but
tell.
still. I really don't want to think about that.
Then maybe you shouldn't pry into a lady's particulars.
That's on me. That's on me. What is this
This
place?
is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to be.
When it comes in
Mr. House has
or
kept the
out,
place
you're
locked
trapped
up
forever
tight
now.
For ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
What kind of robots are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B.
She didn't say the
Mark I
dash.
Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
What's with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes.
So we give them to him.
If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved
Oh,
the
so there might be
collection.
another one here. I kind of want to hold on to them myself.
38. You might even find it.
Snow globes, they're mine. Okay, there was another outdoor area here. Oh, those are just protectrons? Like models? Can he see me? I wonder if he can see through the eyes of that monitor. I don't think I've seen any cameras. They don't even make his bed. He hasn't made his bed in like, what, 50 plus years? That is ridiculous. It's just like me, for real, for real. Okay, radio's not on. I probably can still explore after talking to Mr. House, I bet. He doesn't need his sleepies. But you'd think that way. No. Ugh. Standing stuff upright, making it look fancy. Who do they think they are, these robot people? We're taking the pictures to one day make purified water. I'm not gonna wreck that. That looks nice. I didn't bother reading any of the signs and stuff. Or the posters, I guess. Is that a button? Wonder if he knows I'm literally looting his house. I would like to think he does.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
Will they get mad at me for this? I was gonna say, it doesn't say like that it's bad. Okay, now it's hidden. Nope, not seeing anything. Conducting. I was going to say the ING would give stuff away. Can't be that. Can't be that. Oh, nope, it's not there. Don't trust it. This is one of the games where it locks you out permanently if you fail. But they think they let you back out even if you have one try left. Oh, allowance is replenished. Inspection. Hey, first word, thumbs up. Welcome, Mr. House. Open antechamber. Or unauthorized user. So I'm guessing that will make them all enemies to me. But I want to know what's in.
Engaging target. Targeting.
What's back here? What's back here? Terminal, welcome, Mr. House. Okay, requires key in another locked thing. I wonder if I can open it by using that. That's probably where Mr. House is, I bet.
Engaging target.
I still have the programming terminal buff. And I'm totally not doing this, I just want to know. Because I'm curious. I should almost do it at the end, just in case it gives me those allowances. Complexion, oh wow. 5. So it must be the ION at the end. Nope. Go faster, please. Being shot at, I can only pause time. Is it the brackets that replenish allowances? Eat your vegetables. Oh. Wonder if it'd be LES at the end. Doesn't look like it. The password is Paladins. Can you imagine? I would literally switch games if that was the case. It would just be faded. I can hear the dog just heavily breathing behind me. It's ominous. Okay. Okay, so that's only 2 out of 10. I was like, it can technically be those things. And then I'm gonna reload past this. Nope, that did it too. Facilities. 3. Is there multiple IES quantities? No. It's annoying that both the ones with IES are the ones with 3 things, so the same. So it might be the I there is one of the things that it has in common. 3, 4, 5. Yep. Unlock control room elevator. We're gonna kill Mr. House. We are! Unseal LS chamber. Microbial infection risk proceed.
Why have you
Hi, Mr. House.
done this?
Cause I was just curious to what this would do.
So much good.
So he is practically a corpse being kept alive by robotics. Don't like, he's just business.
If personal gain, what you sought, should have done as asked.
Time for you to die, you won't be able to cry anything, but I'll let you live. I'll put you back in your tube, good as new.
No! Ruined everything. Exposed germs. A year of life, if at most.
Hey! Note added, a tragedy has befallen something. What, he's not even carrying anything? What's up? Just beating up Mr. House to see what happens. All tragedy has befallen mankind. Robert Edwin House, president, yada yada, founder, generally recognized by House to be mankind's only hope of long-term survival. His passing may well sound a death knell for the entire human race. Lost forever his bounty of knowledge concerning human longevity, the depth and breadth of which could, as he was apt to say, fill several textbooks. He was not exaggerating, but also, hi Subaru, how are you tonight? Though he did not achieve his goal of immortality, let us not forget he died at the age of 261. How many people can do that? Also lost forever her singular personality, force of will, vision, yada yada yada. The probability of an equal person emerging from the current population is less than 0.000112%. Personality and force of will. His parents died in a freak accident, autogyro lightning. Cheated of inheritance, he attended a good school, founded Roboco. In 5 years, it was one of the most profitable places on Earth. His vision after the war. Oh, Swift, thank you for the raid! How are you doing tonight? Swifty raid! Thank you for following Wisty. How are you doing tonight? I've seen Wisty around in like 3 people's streams, I feel like. Pog. Shout out Swift Entropy. But how are you doing tonight, Swift? How was Minecraft? Did you build anything? Did you? And hi Sammy. Hi Swift. Hi Wisty. Hi Sunny. I hope you're all having a lovely night. I killed Mr. House for no reason other than I could. I'm going to reload, but I was just curious if it actually let me go down here, and it absolutely did. And good lord, it is talking like his whole biography. No joke. We'll revise and finish this up later. I've set the age at death to automatically update. Pearls before swine. Let's hope the ingrates never have to read it. Who knows how many of them are even illiterate. Good lord. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for the raid. How was Minecraft? Were you playing with anybody? Did you build everything? Everything. I hope you did. We're in goth mode because we only ever have goth mode because everybody redeems it. Nodders. Hello to anybody who says you're wonderful. Appreciate you so much. I hope stream is going well. I know that was TTS, but I wanted to read it anyways, just because it was talking nice about me, instead of it gets said twice. Twice. But stream is going well, and you're wonderful too, Sunny. I hope you all have been having a great night, and I hope you do have a great night. Swift, if you or anybody does need to head out for the night, feel free to. I do appreciate anybody that hangs out, anybody that wants to lurk, but I understand after stream that you're probably tired, might need to go to bed, etc., etc. You're playing Minecraft to try and set up a silly nether run for one of your partners. However, you gotta call it early night so you sleep. So have a good rest of your stream. I will. Thank you for always sending people my way. I do appreciate it, and I hope you get a great rest tonight. Sasha, come here. What, you want to fight me? I'll fight you, punk. I literally have a power fist, Rose. I can literally just go pow, pow right to your face. Ad, if you want, you can delay the ad break once, because we had a raid just because. Although then that will cause pre-rolls to start for, like, the next 5 minutes. Thank you, thank you. Hey, we're talking to Mr. House. He looks a lot better here.
This meeting has been a long time coming.
He sounds different than I remember.
You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination,
What do you make of what I
do
see?
you make of what you
Robotics.
see?
Never seen anything like this place. Cities are devoted to vice and sin, what's not to love. I prefer the wasteland, to be honest. What the heck are you? Can we get down to business? Never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind.
I love how
What you see
even his
now
eyebrow is
just a
raised,
fraction
just so he
of the
looks
city's
cocky.
former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved
Its spirit of drugs and
Or
booze and
perhaps you were
gambling.
referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier. Shall we get down to business? Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier. Act innocent.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game.
He
ever
called
since
me out on
Victor
it, quite
dug you out of the
literally.
ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
I think I'll be leaving. Okay, let's get down to business.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of
And that's the
extraordinary
platinum
value
chip.
from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose? I'd like to ask questions. Doesn't interest me. What do you propose? I'd like to ask questions.
What did you wish to know?
Okay, what terms are you offering?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip.
So he doesn't care if I kill him because he was betrayed by him.
Your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times.
What are you, some kind of house? Maybe.
In your contract. How's that?
Part of a good start, but well below market price. 1,000 caps, I accept. Well below market price.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more.
Caps, chip is worth more than that. It's worth far more than that.
My offer far exceeds the original terms of your contract, which I will remind
Can't I
you,
cancel my contract?
already obligates you to deliver the chip.
Still not interested. Fine, I'll do it.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession.
5 times, dang.
Any final matters for
I mean,
us
it
to
involves a
discuss?
lot more than just regularly delivering it. Yes, I have questions I want to ask.
What else did you want to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Unlucky 13. Chairman of your employees, don't they take orders?
It's more complicated than that. The chairman.
Think you have low enough intelligence gives your character the option to eat the chip? That is absolutely hilarious. Does House just try to kill you after?
Second in command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Why can't you be the well-to-do swank?
By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited.
Tries to
by
talk you out of it and explains it's not that kind
or
of
in
chip.
other extraordinary
But then you're too dumb to
circumstances
understand.
arise.
Snake.
The moment I send one into the Tops, Benny will know I'm on to him.
Any idea how we could catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards, certainly there'd be a sturdy.
I believe someone said that
struggle.
Dr. Arkid Gannon, the one companion that had like a 75 science or speech check to get him to come, I think they said if you have like 1 intelligence, he'll come with you for free. You don't even need the speech check. Once you talk to him and you're very dumb about it, he'll just be like, you know what? You need me more than my research does. Let's go. So I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Talk about other stuff. Tell me about Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
What use do you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human
Just like
agent to
Kellogg in
perform
Fallout 4?
certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately.
And he was incentivized appropriately to betray
Obviously,
you.
I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
Why did he betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technology.
Hi, Pandar. How are you tonight? The ad break is about to start in like 30 seconds. I apologize in advance. Why didn't you intervene sooner when he ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control the security.
You're gonna say something about Cyberpunk ending, but it gives you the vibe of Arasaka and his son? Okay. Like, is he gonna put him into his body, etc.?
Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Okay, so that's how it worked. Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin.
That's what you feel House would do if given the chance. I 100% agree. I assume he's all for himself and his vision, so to speak.
I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
You appear to be a computer, not a man. How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the strip.
Okay, so he only started doing it when that happened because he realized he was out of time.
Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
Have you stayed alive all this time, Medicine? The lifespan you're claiming is impossible, except for ghouls and super mutants.
I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the
He literally said it would fill several books in his eulogy.
Perhaps after a decade or 2 of economic reconstruction, I can commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.
How have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly.
And otherwise, aka he can't leave that tube he's in, so he literally lives through these screens. Talk about other stuff. What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Speech, the more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it. I have a right to know if it's valuable, why use only one person to transport it. Why don't you send your robots to the tops to arrest it, because the other casinos will probably get mad. What happens if the chip was never lost? Speech, the more I know, the more easier I can find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
Or, it's so valuable, why use a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them...
Yeah, because we read that at one of the Mojave outposts.
Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khan.
I feel like the Khans wouldn't care much, but I definitely can see the Brotherhood.
The real threat was closer to home.
Why don't you send your robots into the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos.
Not good for
Not good
business.
for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it.
Quite literally.
Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has.
Well, is he still talking to
Let's
Benny
not
then?
squander it.
You have a right to know more?
That's simply not true.
I expected as much.
I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered...
I'm surprised it wasn't
tens of
ruined,
thousands of
unless it was in
caps
like a
had
cage
been
or something
brought here.
protecting it.
We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I...
I know you actually enjoy watching many ads. Twitch
Save
teardrop.
questions for them.
Talk about the factions vying for New Vegas.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold
Thank God,
off
I don't have to
until
listen to
the
more for now.
chip has been recovered. What else did you want to know?
Okay, goodbye.
Well enough. Be on your way.
It said connecting and then it disappeared. What's up, Vic?
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed.
Oh,
me
so
to
this is where
come
you
to
get
the
your
high
house
rollers.
other than Novak.
You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse. for
That
gang
works well,
to
because I can
together.
send them all to one
Just
place.
bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see
Silly
the
goose,
boss.
incredibly.
Any friends you got, they can wait, sweet. Enjoy the digs, partner.
They're plenty fancy. I'll be the judge of that. Casino Cocktail Lounge, which must be where I'm supposed to go. I was about to say, I think the presidential suite was the or wait, the penthouse is the other. So this might just be an actual cocktail lounge, whereas the presidential suite is where I'm moving in. Although I probably won't move into, because I'm guessing there's more loading zones. Hi ZBG. Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that along. How you doing tonight? Okay, so there's a briefcase there. I'm so close to being able to open it, even without using a book. Magazines. We should be around now. You're doing good. They're running! Get them! Okay, let's make a note to all the music loops. This place was called The Tops? Or, no, Lucky 38. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything around here. Get got. There's booze up there, I'm pretty sure. Oops. We got the magazines. We got the mags! Just making sure I don't miss anything. I've probably gone in a full circle now. One more just to be safe. Okay, nothing on the counters. Okay, so starting from that door. I'm turning off every radio in the game. It's my mission. Don't care about the bottles for now. Oh, there's the snow globe. Test site. Absinthe, of all things. That stuff was just regular bottles. Ten times its weight in value. We still have a decent amount of weight. You feel EP, so you sleepy. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging with us, Dyer. I hope you get yourself a great rest, and I hope you got something to eat. Okay, so I can technically use this plate. You did eat food. Food? Talk about lush. Like I said, I believe I'll keep using the motel just because then I don't have to actually go into this place and through like 2 or 3 different loading screens. Does dog food count? I mean, I feel like it would. Even if it's not healthy, it would absolutely still count as food. But good night, Dyer. Sweet dreams. This game's so janky with how stuff moves in the air. Fallout 4 was definitely better for that. Though I bet you there's a mod that probably makes it so you can decorate quite well. You got to say hello today. You did, and that is absolutely unforgivable. Hi, Donkus. How you doing tonight? There's an invisible wall on top of the desk's front. Don't like that I messed with this. Donkus. Then they run up to sniff him. Why is that an emote? I give up. You go in the garbage. Oh, this is the washroom. I feel like having rugs and stuff in the washroom doesn't seem like a good idea, but then again, there is bath mats and stuff. And this is like the master bedroom. Oh, nothing fancy. I was hoping like a unique suit or something like that. My bed. And so I take it that way it can heal me like the other stuff. Okay, nothing too exciting. But then again, it is just a house. It's free real estate. Wait, no, it's just free. Welcome guest. Upgrade suite? Okay. So you can add more wardrobes and vending machines and stuff like that. Except it doesn't even let me target over there. That's kind of cool. I'll make a note. Oh, I thought those were caps. Who plays poker with real chips? We've talked about it. That's not how things work in New Vegas. Don't like that I knocked these things off the table. Not in a house. Random places in the world? Sure. This place? Nah. Jake Juice? Is that quite literally what it was called? Huh. I've never heard of that. Okay, so there's only one other room here. They've even got an empty thing of popcorn for me. Ooh, that's probably where the snow globes get put. If I hand them to that one woman. Jane. Okay, so this is the last room here. There's not even a pilot light in it. That one has one. Okay, I do have to talk to him.
Where to, partner?
Casino at the bottom. So I can send all my companions to here now. I think I have at least 4 of them. Maybe 5.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you.
Ominous.
It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Probably because I went into Lucky 38 and they paid attention to it because they've got eyes on it. Retrieve the corpse of Ranger Morales. Asked me to find and retrieve the corpse of her dead husband. It's apparently being used as a lure to draw in NCR troops and slaughter them. Better keep a lookout for traps and snipers. Blood is just east of Repcon HQ and I should carry it to the troopers camped on the north side of the railroad tracks. I'm not sure if that's an actual quest or not. I feel like it's not. So I feel like I should make a note of that. Recipes, cook's bean stew. Master Crocker, I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the NCR is an honorable nation engaged in a benefit mission in the Mojave and in general New Vegas. It is in addition a wealthy nation that will reward people dedicated to them for patriotic duty. Allow me to reassure you, if you have committed crimes and stuff, it is in my power to pardon the stuff. I'm ready to receive you at earliest convenience at the embassy. God bless the NCR. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Department of State, New California Republic.
Wow.
Okay, so that's open.
Crazy.
They're all just
That
dancing with the
fiend leader
girls.
shouldn't have messed.
I'm the one that killed the feed leader. I don't know if we're allowed to go into there. That's another one of the casinos. That's another one of the casinos. I know we did not walk into here. We explored around outside. I think it might be off limits except to actual NCR people, like in high standing with them.
Please enjoy the casinos.
Nice job out there.
Oh, so they do seem to know who I am. Primary power source unavailable. Check all cords and plugs for connection. It's a broken computer. You're literally just pretending to do work so that he doesn't get assigned anything else. I see how it is. I don't like the idea that I used something that was red.
Without leadership,
Nothing
fiends
in
are
there.
as good as dead.
That does have bottle caps.
Hey, welcome aboard.
I never joined you though. Okay, another Mojave Express thing found.
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the
Oh god.
strip. That damn Mr. House has forbid any NCR military personnel from carrying any
Captain
sort of firearms
Pappas?
on the strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. Word of advice.
Oh, so he isn't
Consider
just being a
Charles won't
jerk.
put
I
up
thought he
with any
was.
funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. This your first time on the strip?
No, been here before, none of your business? Yes, it is.
Well, it's time to pop your
Oh,
Vegas cherry.
yikes.
I can give you a bit more information about the various casinos if you're not sure on where to get started.
What else is there to do besides
Well,
casinos?
there's Vault 21 and the NCR Embassy. Both places are located on the south side of the strip. Vault 21 is a small hotel and gift shop. It's not as nice as the casinos, but it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper. The NCR Embassy is the headquarters for the NCR on the strip. The ambassador and his offices are there, as well as the MP headquarters.
Tell me about the
Well,
casinos.
there's the Lucky 38, Ultralux, Gamora, and the Tops. Which one do you want to know about?
Let's deal with the Ultralux.
The Ultralux is the nicest casino on the strip. Real high-end, extravagant.
Gamba, at some point, yeah.
Best you have a lot of caps if you want to go there.
What about Gamora?
Gamora is the favorite of the NCR troops on the strip. If you like girls, alcohol, gambling, and drugs, then Gamora is just the place for you.
Tops.
The Tops is the cool place to be right now. Lots of entertainment and shows going
And
on
then the
there,
Lucky
as well
38
as the
that no one but
gambling.
me's gone in.
If you want to catch a show and have a few drinks, you should definitely hit up the Aces Theater in the Tops.
Lucky 38.
Don't know much about it, to tell the truth. That's where Mr. House and his Securitrons are set up, and no one's been in there
Except
as long as
me!
people can
I'm so
remember.
special.
Probably best that you just ignore it.
Ask something else. That's all. Ma'am. I'm still holding these things in his face. Just, hey, you want some cake? It's stolen, but still. I don't know if I found anything useful in any of the washrooms in this one. The toilets and sinks here are clean.
Hello.
Or clean water, at least. It is free H2O, though, if I'm thirsty. I'd just rather not get it from a washroom. I haven't found any traps in the bathrooms either while out exploring, which is what I distinctly remember from the other Fallout.
Obedience is virtuous.
That's like, is there going to be loose caps on the ground? Just like at the NCR place? Oh. Of course, I walk like a foot too close. Well, at least I can spam through the talking of that one guy. That had bottle caps, but it's not worth getting in trouble for it. And I don't think I can get hidden away.
I bet it feels real. If you want...
Okay, let me just quickly go through this stuff too. And OCD makes me do everything all over again. I jump just so I can see on top of that stuff. There was nothing in those toilets or toiletry areas. Same with here, if anything, there was just the turpentine there.
Without leadership, the fiends are as good as dead.
And who do you have to thank for that?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a
There's a carton of cigarettes.
Hold it. NCR only beyond this point. Keep your distance, or I will fire.
Evening.
Okay, so I just can't go into there. Okay, and that's everything in the transit hub here. Zoom. And so there's the 1, 2, 3 casinos. You learn stealing from Sasha Kaineko. I'm glad I could be of help. And then over here, there's the embassy and the vault shop and the neon sign place. I feel like we could go there later, though. Big heart. That looks like the character from Pokemon. Just because the yellow hat and such. Ooh.
Hey there.
An
Need
actual
anything?
good traveling trader is here. Okay, they have tons of money I can sell to them. I've got a bunch of just random junk on me that I should put away first. I want to try that chainsaw out at some point. I feel like I should try out the Ripper. I forgot to read that book. That doesn't do anything on this game mode. Bit of that for healing. Bit of that for healing. I'll sell all that booze. And I can actually sell those things. I'll try that out later. Let me save here and go withdraw stuff. Those combat armor sell for a ton. I wonder if it'll sell for like all that person's money. I don't know the difference between those. Okay, let's see if that combat armor uses up or buys all that person's caps.
Hey there, need anything?
Explosive .50 ammo, Dragon's Breath shotgun, anti-material cut rifle increases rate of fire. That could be really worth it. Nukes. Okay, yeah, 2,000 each. So I probably have enough to buy most of those mods if I wanted to. Except they still have 1,000 caps. I'm surprised they gave these vendors so much money out in the wild. I don't think I need the banana. The braid just looks cool. I was gonna say I should just sell a bunch of these. I kept them because I thought they were funny, because they're kind of collectible, but I don't need this many of them. And I can easily repair them otherwise. I'm over encumbered, but they're just right there. Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. I have loot to sell. I can't jump over. Oh god. Oh god. No you. No you! Don't run away. I almost thought you had extra eyes. He literally cut me off. I'm trying to sell stuff and I'm over encumbered and Braum is just like, nah, son. He jumps in front of me. This is so mean. I'm slowly catching up. I feel it. Am I? I'm actually not sure if I am. I can drop some of that heavy armor and then just run back to her. $20 weight, 30, 30, 30.
Hey there, need anything?
I normally wouldn't carry stuff that little value, but like I said, oh, I should have repaired with that, actually. But yeah, since I picked them up anyways, might as well sell them. Okay, I dropped like 4 things or such. Well, that stuff's considered stealing. Lightweight metal, metal. I don't have enough then. Or she doesn't have enough to buy the last one. That's fine, that just means I get some more money in the long run. Those paperweights have never disappeared. I feel like I could sell them, or should sell them. Let me repair this. Good, good, good. That's giving 2 more armor now. So those are DLC things. Benny, get her to follow me. Deliver that to the person at Camp McCarran. Figure that out. It's there. Boomers. Give the caravan invoice to Dr. Hill at Camp McCarran. Let's just quickly do that. That was my fingers cracking. Oh, I need some H2O. More like H2. Whoa! Because it tastes so good. I literally have a bunch of Radaway, so who cares if I drink this random dirty water? Heyo, how goes Fallout? It goes good. How are you tonight, Sushi? I saw you in Saimeki's stream earlier today. Puck, puck, puck.
Hello.
We went and met Mr. House, and I saw they let me go through terminals and stuff, so I went in and killed Mr. House randomly just to see if it let me, and it did. So I reloaded and then talked to him like normal. Nodders. Is the doctor on the ground floor, or is he upstairs? Ground floor, I guess. I feel like I don't entirely remember looting a doctor's room, or even talking to them. Like, this might have been somewhere I missed completely. Doing alright, you're sad you missed Onion's stream though, busy with family, inviting guests over lame. But yeah, I saw Onion was playing Ready or Not earlier today. I was lurking in their stream watching for a while. It actually looks pretty cool. I could consider myself getting it at some point. Sasha is cooking. This dude knows what I'm up to.
Hey.
Angela
Busy
Williams.
at the moment, but I can talk.
What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by
You never
Brahmin
lays the
ranchers and you never lose
twang.
the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
What's your role here?
Head researcher.
Oh, really?
Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that's
Oh, he's the administrator.
Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercenaries? What for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Since I went into this room, he should stop locking onto... God dang it. Stop locking onto me. Stop looking at me. You're freaky. Four bottle caps. Bottle caps and ammo. Nothing there. There's only like some cigarettes here. I still kind of want them. Hey, Thomas Hildern.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern,
Nicer than I
Director of
expected.
Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Yes, that's right. No, first I've heard of it. Depends how much you're paying. Actually, I have an invoice for you. No, it's first I've heard of it.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Listening, save the sales pitch, tell me what to do. I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the way...
Stingray channel is raiding! Hello, Stingray. How are you doing tonight? Were you playing Fallout as well? What are you up to? Well, I mean, winding down, obviously. Stingray! Get stinged, boyo! Sounds ominous. That sounds ominous and mildly threatening. I approve. But hi Sting, hi Rancha, hi Reeson. I hope you're having a nice night. Hey Sasha, I suggested you. Thank you, Nikki. I greatly appreciate it. Hello to anybody new here from the raid. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy. And I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Sting's not around, you'll find me here just playing whatever game has caught my interest. You're playing Hollow Knight. Chef's Kiss. That game was absolutely amazing. No joke. I played it last year and thoroughly enjoyed it. Except they still haven't come out with the second one. Silk Song or such. There's literally a guy who made a Twitter post that gets like 1,000 likes a day, where every day they just go, no, is Hollow Knight, is Silk Song out yet? No. 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 Every single day they say no. And then I think they said out loud, or they did one post being like, okay, if the game ever comes out, I'll do a single post of yes, and then the next day I'll delete my account. You're back, you could not eat. Ridiculous! Maybe if Sting stings you, you'll go to bed. Forever! But yeah, we're playing Fallout New Vegas. We're in the middle of the NCR base talking to some nerd of a doctor. I hope you had a great night.
Land in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground.
Wait, they said in your chat that it was out. You might want to ask them about it. Oh no, that was a lie. Just straight up. Oh no, we're lying, Sting. They've been saying for like 3 years that the game is going to come out, and then it never does. You also tried on your mate outfit. Does it fit? Yes, I'd say so. Nothing is impossible. Get to the point. Yes, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said
Chat said Silk Song was a dating sim. It is. You get to date whatever that girl's name is. Quill? I can't remember it. Hornet.
A mere few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and take it.
So the Vault 22 has something that allows you to make food for only the cost of water. Chat said Silk Song was a dating sim. I know, but it was funny. It's a sad lie, or a sad life. No, my lord, you were worried because the skirt barely covered your butt, but you guessed the frilly white part goes under the skirt and covers the rest. That's still super short. Good lord, what kind of sussy maid outfit did you get? I slightly approve, but only slightly. Thank you for the head pat. Scientific discovery is never simple. Tell me more. It all sounds hard to believe. What do you need me to do? It's never so simple.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal.
I kind of want to go to that vault.
It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet
it's not sus. You said it barely covers your butt, though. That's absolutely sus.
And I promise you, the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
I think I played a bit of Fallout 3 when I was young. I did play Fallout 4 and the DLC and stuff like that. I technically played Fallout New Vegas when I was like 10 or 12 years old. Except that was like 10, 12 years ago, so I don't remember that much of it. Also, as a kid, I was very... How do you say I didn't do all the quests properly? I just like gunned it straight through the game, killing everybody I could, because it was fun. So, I'm playing it for real this time. Nodders. Think about it. I'll do it. Doesn't sound like my job. I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities.
It sounds like fun. It is. You just run up with a power fist and punch everybody you disagree with.
On a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
You know, Sasha, I watched a neat video earlier about the lore of the Honest Heart DLC and found out it's a lot more nuanced than you thought. No spoilers, but apparently you chose the wrong ending for it. Uh-oh. Well, it's good to know that there is a lot more interesting ending than that. You've only played the 4th, you loved it, you never finished it though, you always go and do side quests. I'm the same way. I had like over 100 hours in that game because I refused to finish the main quest until I did like everything else. Because when I finish the main quest, it feels like the game is over to me, even if there's more to do there. And so I basically just avoided it for as long as I possibly could. Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that on for you. Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data.
Shouldn't prove overly challenging, then why hasn't anyone else done it?
Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
You think it looks cute, but you have to do your hair and makeup. You looked at yourself, and you were like, and I'm like, oh my god, without this, it looks ridiculous. You didn't say that, but I'm like, if you feel like you need your hair and makeup done, then without it, I feel like you probably feel you look plain or something like that, question mark. Tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters, medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the west. That's only one responsibility.
Okay, so it doesn't just handle the stuff in New Vegas. Sasha, as someone who's only played the base game, who's your favorite companion? I honestly can't remember all of the companions. I feel like if I had to pick one specifically, though, it might be Lily, just because I think she's absolutely adorable. She's literally a person mutated into a Nightkin who still remembers that she's someone's grandma, yet she's crazy enough that she'll go insane in the middle of combat and have literally what it calls a mental break. Like, excuse me? Rex is cool, but the robotic parts kind of weird me out sometimes. Ganon is super nice, but he's kind of meh. Veronica is pretty, and I know a lot of people like her because she's just quirky and cute. Boone I kind of like because he's the strong silent type, but Lily is just adorable. You're the director of the OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operation.
Unprecedented levels of power. You like Rawl? I don't think I remember him.
Power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads.
You like the boxing goose? He is a nice goose, if it's a he. Doing these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of...
The team is one other person. NCR has a food shortage.
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed.
It is good to get on top of that as soon as you can. What other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out.
I wonder if that's like when Rawl is the ghoul mechanic, and I'll be telling you where to meet him. There's awesome backstory if you haven't seen it though. Now that you say ghoul mechanic, it does sound a little familiar, but I don't even remember what he looks like. So maybe after I meet him, stuff will like pop into my head like, oh, I talked to this dude. But do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its...
It's really late in here, so I'll be taking my leave. Hope you have a nice rest of your stream. Thank you again for the raid, Sting. I do appreciate it. I hope you have yourself a nice night. Sweet dreams and all that.
No idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't...
Oh yeah, we weren't allowed to go in that place with all the... What is it? The energy things?
Power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel.
Hi HD, how are you doing tonight? Are you done with your stream? You streamed for a long time, like I bet it was 8 hours or something like that. What do you think of the NCR's chances against their Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect
EP, fair enough after all that.
Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. The more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Just like real life. Whoa, where's she going?
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but...
She literally ran to block my way. Yes, he asked me, why so interested? You're right, it's not your business. Why so interested?
Not interested. More concerned.
Kaiko is raiding! Hi-ho, it's Kaiko! We just shouted out HD. I'm sorry, Kaiko. We'll shout you out as soon as we can. But hi Kaiko, how are you doing tonight? How was the first Descendant I was literally looking in your stream, so now I have to open someone else. I can open Ruin Ash or something like that. But hi-ho to Kaiko, Nodders. Thank you for the follow, Adept. I do appreciate it. Hi there, Helldivers. Hi Moxie. Hi Kaiko. Hi Boomu. Hi Fuji. Hi Coronac. Hi Wireframe. I hope you're all having a lovely night. I know Fuji was playing with Kaiko. I think it was Fuji, Coronac, and their name starts with a V, right? The fourth person? I can't remember it off the top of my head. I feel like I follow them here on Twitch. Vaseri? Or something like that? I'm just trying to remember from the PNGs I remember seeing on screen. But how are you liking First Ascendant? I've considered trying it out. I've heard some good things. I've also heard some bad things. So I'm kind of on the fence like, is it worth getting invested in it if I just drop it after like a week or two? But who knows? Anyways, please go check out Kaiko at twitch.tv. She is absolutely a gem of a VTuber, and I appreciate her wholeheartedly. So if you have not seen her, I definitely recommend. If you like looter shooters, do I like looter shooters? Oh my god. No, I'm kidding. And it is free, so no risk. Indeed. Isn't it like you have to pay to unlock more slots or something like that? I've heard some negative things about how much it costs for stuff, because people are comparing it to Warframe, and they're like, you can buy one of those potato-shaped things in Warframe for like $1.30, but it's almost $27 for one of those upgrade material in the First Ascendant.
You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22, and I know he'd never tell you.
So basically it's dangerous.
One after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keely.
Is Keely a companion? That sounds familiar.
Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name?
So she is trying to watch out for me, which is nice of her. No, he didn't mention anyone. None of them are USASH. It's true, I'm the MVP of this game. Maybe we need to have another talk. Never came up, doesn't bother me. Nope, he didn't mention anyone else. Some of the things are expensive, but you think so far you can basically earn everything for free except the skins. Well, that's good. If it's just cosmetics that you have to pay for, that doesn't bother me in the slightest.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keely, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means.
Thank you for doing the shout out. I tried for Kaiko a minute ago and it still said like 7,000 seconds.
To pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe.
Well, that's nice of her.
Didn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's
I wonder if she's friends with them. So you don't need to spend money, but upgrading quickly or getting skins is what will eat your wallet. And that's what's something I'd obviously avoid. I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in.
I should try talking to the other guy and see what he says. I have questions. Can you tell me anything about Keely?
Keely's brilliant, an absolute genius.
She plays at being mean,
but it's all a front.
That's not nice.
When you've lived as long as she has, you get.
But then again, it's the wasteland.
Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Exactly how old is she?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war, the Great War, when the
Campbell
bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years, maybe more.
How do Keely and Hildern get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which
wow.
one which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keely because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass.
They're gay lovers, that's your vibe. Thumbs up. What's your role here?
Head researcher.
Oh, we already talked to her about that. What do you think of Dr. Hildern?
The director? He's
she just draws it out like
knowledgeable.
But yeah, if anybody is new here from Kaiko's Raid, my name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single day. So if you're ever bored when Kaiko's not around, you will find me here just playing whatever games have got my interest. Speech, he seemed focused on results, maybe not so much on people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm.
A lukewarm.
Most of the time I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
Does Hildern take credit for your work?
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project
wow,
is finished.
So he is a scumbag.
But abandoning Keely, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing.
I hate that in the back you can hear that like vent
If
thing
Hildren
going.
tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
Smart of her to notice that. He mentioned the followers of the Apocalypse.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildren trained with them years ago.
Oh, I forgot to hand in that caravan thing to the other guy. I hear the food around here is pretty bad.
It's foul, to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated.
Kitty! Hi, Sailor! How are you tonight?
Right.
Everyone is cool, and I will pass that on.
Yes? Something else you need?
I have an invoice from Alice McClafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's
You are
paid
great.
right
That
away.
is awesome to hear.
Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Not the first person you sent to Vault 22, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
Yes, what difference does it make? I'm the one asking. No, didn't tell me. Yeah, what difference does it make?
Not at all. Informed speculation on my part. Williams is very good at her job.
So remains
it
secure
remains
despite her best
secure,
efforts.
Despite her best
Giant
efforts.
loud fireworks make
No,
you happy? I'm glad to
you
hear
aren't
it
the
then.
first person I've sent
Are
to.
the fireworks still going on
I'm
over
sorry
there?
that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes
They
any
go.
difference.
You know what you're getting into? I want double the caps, or I spread the word that you're full of blank. How many others have you sent? I want double the caps.
All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult to find anyone willing to enter the vault. And I'd rather get the data sooner than later. You have a deal. I'll double your reward if you bring me the data.
But as you know, you're just
But this
chilling,
is as high as
despite
my
the
budget
popping
will
sounds.
Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more. Feel free to show yourself out.
Nice way to put people away. Get rid of them.
Some
Questions? What's your opinion of Williams?
Williams is an admirable researcher. If she wasn't, I'd have terminated her contract, and she'd be begging for work from my
Oh my god,
former
Sasha, what's up,
employers.
Dyer? My Terminator contract.
Williams has a tendency to feel before she thinks, not in the lab, but everywhere else.
Imagine it in the lab if you did.
Forgivable if she kept
You'd
her
lose your
concerns
hands
to
so
herself,
fast.
But she doesn't. Not in front of her peers, not even with contractors like yourself. That kind of behavior can undermine morale. She convinced my last contract.
You're looking at Spider-Verse stuff, and there's a cat version of Miles Morales, and it's adorable. I kind of want to see that.
Did she?
You didn't always work for the OSI? Oh, it's on a keychain, though. I thought it was an actual cosplay or such. You shall protect from loud boom sound.
No. The OSI hasn't been around for very long. I received my training elsewhere.
So who did train you?
Before the bombs, I might have studied at any number of colleges, universities.
So he's
They gave
embarrassed to
them a
admit he
chance to
didn't get his
advance
training somewhere good.
themselves, so I've heard. But after the bombs, until a few years ago, anyone with half a brain
Goth
had
kitty,
one
indeed.
choice,
Best
the
kitty.
followers of the apocalypse. Didn't matter if you agreed with them or not. You either played along or you were turned away.
And what do the followers believe?
Knowledge for knowledge's sake. A society of equals. They purport to be intelligent people.
It's not a
and then they
face,
spout
Mom.
this old world dogma.
So he doesn't sound like a good place for a person of ambition.
Exactly right. Imagine what the followers could have accomplished if they were properly.
I wonder if he wants to be the leader of it.
They had a unified purpose. Those of us who founded the OSI, we wanted to put our knowledge to work, and we have to some degree. But the execs at OSI Central, they're still bound to the old ideas. Society
You're about to commit the biggest
equals,
spoiler
all
ever. Fallout
that.
New Vegas is
They're
Fallout
still
in
to
New
the
Vegas.
direction.
Ban Pixie right
If
now.
I can
Just
make
do
real
it.
breakthroughs
Do
here,
it.
show the
Ridiculous.
president
No, I'm kidding. I'm
what can be
kidding.
done when
How you
junior
doing tonight,
researchers
Pixie?
are
What's
kept
up
in
with you?
line, kept focused on task. Who knows? Maybe I'll be sitting in OSI Central in a few years' time. And there'll be no more
I don't like this
free
guy.
spirits like our
Stop
friend
picking your nose. Stop picking your nose. /ban. Wait, I can't ban a fellow fox. Though it says foxy. Does that mean they're a fox? Or that they're just foxy in general? Is it literally just right there? You're doing good. You just lost in New Vegas, so I watch you. Pog, pog, pog. Turn to Alex McClafferty. Know you've delivered the invoice. Is she literally right there? I'm confused. Do I have to leave this place before it pops up where they are? Because I feel like she's at the actual Crimson Caravan place. Yeah, she's at the actual Crimson Caravan place. So it's trying to point me to leaving that area before anything else.
Are you ready to die?
I did not equip it. I wanted to see how much damage the flamer did to people. Because we've got so much flamer fuel. It is kind of nice damage, but you have to get so up close and personal. And it shoots a ton faster than the incinerator, so it uses a lot more. So I'm not sure if I'd actually stick to it. I could try it against other enemies, though, and see what's what.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Looks like she's in here. Like, every window is boarded up. Lily's sleeping in the guard barracks.
Welcome back.
Delivered the invoice just as you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
What other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as
Is it going to be a
possible.
hostile takeover?
There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Kitty? Tell me about the negotiation.
There's a small trading outfit,
Oh, Cassidy.
Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive.
We did have to... This must be the
Decided to buy
quest
them
that
out.
allows you to talk to
I have it
her.
on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of
How
the
is you?
caravan
I'm doing
business.
quite well, actually.
Cass frequently
Vibing
trades
as
with
we
the
always do.
NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave Outpost.
Want to know more about the problem with Henry Jameson?
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager.
Oh yeah,
of
they
the
said that he
New
hasn't
Vegas
done well.
branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job.
And that's why she's come out here to
He
fix
was
it
much
up.
more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
What's the Gunrunner job about?
The quality of the Gunrunner's armaments is due to
Oh,
their
they actually make their own?
process. They craft all
That's
weapons
shocking.
on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to
And she
get
wants it
inside
done
their
quietly.
heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone.
Posture? Okay.
If it can be helped.
And hydrate again. I just did it for free.
Thank you. Was there something else?
But thank you. You have to find someone else for the Gunrunner job. It's not something I do. I need to be reminded about a job you want me to do. Let's see if that one dude is nearby. Convince Henry Jameson to quit the position. Okay, Gunrunners are there. I wonder who's there. Freedside's Northgate, I've still never gone up to enough to teleport to it. So I wonder if that Jameson dude is at that atomic place, or whatever it's called. Okay, I am in danger. And that's the unarmored dudes, but they just might not have much health in the first place.
Chibi Sasha redeem when?
Never! But you can ask for it anytime. The chibi model. We haven't pulled it out in a while. No joke, for real, for real. And echoing music. Happy 4th of July to everyone, though it's probably over now. She's still spouting that thing as she leaves. I was gonna say, it looks like they killed him, but... Nope, no XP for it. I never know sometimes if my things hit or not. Literally 0 value machete. Happy 4th of July blows up Fallout. Can you? Can you though, Pixie? Because I wouldn't be surprised. Why do thugs keep spawning? How many thugs can there be at a single time? Ooh, the hat's valuable. You haven't tried yet. Maybe at nighttime more of them spawn. Really dead. Atomic Wrangler, that's what it's called. I wonder if maybe I have to out-gamble him or something like that.
The fiends have been less organized.
Fire yourself up trying to use a flamethrower on an enemy. Believable. Oh wait, it saves as I go into places. Or like auto-saves.
They're gone.
Oh, Ruin raided out. Man, almost no one's on. I literally only know Hatsu and Sleepless that are on.
Good.
Henry Jameson.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
Here to talk about ending your employment with the Crimson Caravan Company.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
Speech, so you don't have the Martyrs money yet? I'll let them know about that. Maybe we can make a deal. What do you want for quitting? What brought you to New Vegas? What do you know about the Martyrs? What brought you to New Vegas?
I wanted to be where the action is, so I got my dad to pull some strings and get me a cushy position with the Crimson Caravan. Everything was great until McLafferty came along. That old bitch is gonna hear about it from my dad, just you wait.
What do you know about the Omertas?
One of the families that runs the strip. They're a pack of cheaters, but you still don't want to fuck with them.
Well, you just got summoned to a boss you hate, and you help the host with another summon, bully it. Speech, so you don't have the Murder's money yet? I'll let him know about that.
What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
That was fast.
You again. What do you want?
Okay, so I could have asked him about the other stuff. What is it? I'm here anyways. So I should send Rex to the Lucky 38. I should send, like, all my companions there.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
Just so they're all in one location and I never have to go finding them all again. Travel together. Part ways. Go to Lucky 38. Ganon should be in the place here. The Followers of the Apocalypse.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
I've killed that rat like 3 times now. I think it's the only time I've gotten giant rat meat, maybe. Not that I actually need that, but...
How's it going?
Ganon. There he is.
What's up?
Like, company, what's your opinion on the current situation? Tell me about yourself.
I'm really very boring. You'd get better stories out of a Freeside junkie.
I'm asking because I'm interested. Don't put yourself down.
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring.
Why don't you like talking about yourself? I'll say, why don't you like talking about yourself?
Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it.
Fair.
I'm really very...
Better than that. Do you always deflect personal questions?
Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking.
Okay, for a second I thought he was talking about the Enclave.
Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly.
Where did you get medical training? These people.
Followers taught me everything I know about this. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who?
You can do better than that.
No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I. But I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie has.
Wow. I feel like that would kill you pretty fast. You love the chippy Sasha. Good. What's your opinion on the current situation?
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that.
Agreed. Yeah, you can pinch those little cheeks of yours. Never!
I'm not
I'm
exactly
kidding.
a mercenary, but...
Okay, let's send him back to Lucky 38. Time for us to part ways.
Well, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. You sure you want me to go?
Go to 38.
Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need
Thank
me,
you for the head pat.
etc.
I wonder how much the better healing actually healed. Since I'm right near Freeside's North Gate, I'll go to it just to mark it off on the map. And head pats for the little one. Suffer well, little one. Oh, the dudes standing here have left. Although we reported the one dude for... Oh no, this one's still here. So I guess now only the kings are guiding people around.
The only rule in Freeside is don't king the king.
Okay. So I know there's Boone and Veronica still. Jesus? Question mark? Fireside? It's Freeside, not Fireside. Fireside would be kind of cool, though.
Try not.
I don't think this was it. I think this was it. Somebody said it at the same time. Oh, okay. I feel like I might have been told to talk to that dude from the Gunrunners underneath the bridge here by Con whatever, the dude at the NCR base. And he said he'd like let me talk or see their extended stock if I did. But it didn't mark it as a real quest, so I completely forgot. Xander.
Still making a nuisance of yourself?
Yes. Feared guy like you gets his pick of killing gear.
You might be onto something. I'd like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look.
Oh, nope, he will sell to me now, just because I have the speech for it. Look for any special guns or stuff. Like he said, nice upgrades to stuff. Pistol no scope. Cowboy repeater maple stock decreases the weight. That's kind of cool. I don't see anything unique though. Yep, nothing unique whatsoever.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Good chibi, cute chibi. Do I have a note about what that guy wanted? Doesn't seem like it. Cassidy Caravan's buyout. Well, let's talk to Veronica at the very least. Who are you?
Wish the followers would
Ezekiel? So I get it, take it he's just guarding the place? Veronica's just vibing here.
You know, I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies.
I think she said this
We
before and I
refuse to
agreed with
recruit
her.
outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies.
And that's going to change. It's part of Brotherhood identity. Why don't you do something about it? The Brotherhood has to isolate itself. Its knowledge is dangerous. No, it's going to change.
I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them.
We should travel together.
Let's go make trouble.
Where's Furball? I'm not sure if they popped up at the beginning of the night. I feel like they did. I have questions I wanted to ask you.
This better not be about the meaning of life.
Oh, so we can't ask her a bunch of stuff? You love her? Why don't you just get married then? Tell me about the Brotherhood.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set.
Her skill set is
What do you wanna
punching.
know?
What's their purpose?
Good question. These days,
Provo's
it's
lurking
hard
and
to
playing
say.
Factorio.
Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or
I almost wanted to say I wonder
Now,
where their
still
hole
here,
is,
not
but then that
carrying out
sounds incredibly sus, so yeah, no, we're not doing that. You've been lurking too, as always. How did you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it.
Excuse
No,
me?
Actually, you're born into
Excuse
it.
me?
My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188.
Out of everyone's
But
hair. I wonder if they don't
sometimes
like her
think it's
then.
just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people, even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What is the Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it.
The
If it's
Codex
not,
Astartes.
it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it.
I wonder if you can update it, I'm guessing.
Wonder. Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote
Thought
the
so.
founder's axioms.
Does Brotherhood protect people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs.
That's
We've had
what it
people
feels
go
like to me
rogue, though, and start
sometimes.
helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Who is Father Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached.
Oh god,
Rather than deal with them,
nukes or
they sent
such?
him east.
Or maybe biological weapons? Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
Ooh la la. How best can I use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject.
What are your goals?
I want a dress.
Oh, so this is the one we get a dress for? A dress.
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy.
Let's get her a dress.
You know? But
We'll
still
get you a
fashion.
dress, Veronica.
Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens.
Oh, did they come from
I wish I moved
Cali?
back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
I mean, this whole dress is just frumpy.
Can I make it up?
Tell me something about you. Can I just make it up? Who is Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Why did you follow him from Cali?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam.
Creepy bringing a young girl
There was a
along with
time
you,
when
but
I
hey, why
begged
not?
to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council, taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost its power.
I feel like you can't misuse the dam's power that much unless you like break the dam and just let all the water come out. How is that different from how any other elder would have acted or reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever try to talk sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen, and the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines...
He doesn't seem like such a good person after all, though she said he did change. What did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How's that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become.
Ooh, snap.
In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Sailor, do you want to call with Nikki? They're asking you in chat. They want to share anime with you. Where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until he could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran.
Everyone thought he was
Everyone
dead?
thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us.
But the way he said it, like he thinks he's a visionary.
Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world. Make the Mojave like it was meant to be.
Oh, will that be one of the Gek
Wipe the
machines?
slate clean. Like,
Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I
There's a
don't remember
lot to
what it
talk to
was.
her about compared to some of the other
I guess
companions.
it seemed important at the time.
Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy?
Yes.
I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp our parents belong to.
She slay. You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though.
Adorable.
Once in a while.
Are you well respected among other members of the Brotherhood? No.
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I asked too many difficult questions as a sign of respect.
She already said that they wanted to get her out of their hair.
With them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Is there someplace you wanted me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Just clicking those things to grade them out. Oh, I can ask about all the other stuff. Good lord, there's so much talking. But I'm fine with that. I'm learning. Hear of a guy called Benny.
Sure. He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
Know anything about New Vegas?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community.
Again, just like real life.
Poverty. House gave the area around the Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
What do you think the NCR?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker.
Now they won't even move during the day. Like cockroaches just scurrying around. Any thoughts about Caesar's Legion?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so
oh wow,
they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your
majority
question,
number will win, indeed.
They're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word.
I think that's all I can talk to her about.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
What? I only saw 1. Is he holding out on me?
Why did...
Meet up at Lucky 38.
Nice. Can I order room service?
We must find the sundress. Do you know where it is? Can I just buy it at a shop in New Vegas? I can only think of one other companion off the top of my head that I don't have at Lucky 38 now. Boone. You don't know? All good. We'll find one eventually. And I wonder if it has to be the sundress. Boone. B-O-O-N-E. I don't know where he goes during daytime. But I know nighttime he goes out here. Mr. House's Protect on Sector-Pods have nothing on Fisto. Oh, good lord. We already found Fisto. Oh, Boone is here. I thought I'd have to wait till nighttime.
Is it time?
Travel together.
What is it?
How do you feel about Manny Vargas, the other sniper?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore.
No.
Another question about you.
Sure.
What outfit did you serve in the military with?
1st NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion.
In fact, this was also a thing in Fallout 3.
They
really?
moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran.
I think we did see them. Is that a 1st Recon beret? Yeah, 1st Recon.
Yeah, you could tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate.
And so were
So
we.
were we.
How did you happen to join 1st Recon?
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better. So I said okay.
What was Camp Golf like?
It was on the front.
I thought it was another bot too, Zaylor.
Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam.
Something else? Were you at Bitter Springs with 1st Recon?
I was in a lot of places with 1st Recon.
Oh, so he doesn't want to talk about it? You must have been there. What happened there?
That part of my life's over now. And so is this discussion.
What isn't you're not telling me about what happened to your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
Will do. So you're right, I was out of line. Don't feel like I trust you. You're right, I was out of line.
It's just something I'm not ready to discuss. With you or anybody. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right
They're
now.
living rent-free in his head. Questions I wanted to ask you. Tell me about yourself.
If you want. It's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
What's the best way for me to use your skills?
Give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll start picking them off before they've even seen me. Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my face.
We must find
Trained as
out.
a spotter, too. If you're looking through a scope, I can find your targets for you.
Ever take the bray off? No.
No.
Knew it. Questions? Does Benny mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
You tell me about New Vegas?
It's NCR land for the most part. We tame.
Is he actually an Aperture sniper? Yes.
A lot of people complain about it, but they forget what it was like before we showed up. It's a lot of territory to secure. Too much, even for a big army like the NCR's.
Dang, Boone. It's Boone with an N, not an M. But otherwise, you spelled it right. How do you feel about the NCR?
Coming east was about securing the land so people could live without fear. It's not always that simple, but I think the cause is still right. And God help us if they lose.
Boone the sniper? Yep. And then he'll say he hates the Legion. Any thoughts about the Legion?
Yeah, lots of thoughts. All about the best ways to kill them.
Okay, now we can send him to Lucky 38.
If that's what you...
Meet up at Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
Pog. So I think I've sent like all 4 or 5 companions I had. That's so real, Boone. This reminds me of Power Wash Sim and cleaning the one dinosaur thing. And kind of, now that I think of it, I don't remember it being an actual quest. So I'm kind of curious to what that one dude wanted. Like, I don't think it's an actual quest. Retrieve the corpse, recipe, buyout, food processor list, meat vendor list, Corporal White's journal. So I can talk to Ruby, Nash, and Prim, and possibly someone at the Crimson Caravan. I'm not sure. Fallout New Vegas and Power Wash Sim. That would be cool. It's not just a little section of Vegas, it's the full game. Can I talk to this guy about supply lines? I'm not sure if we did that already or not.
Hey there. You looking...
McCarran needs a regular shipment of raw meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cause some serious caps.
Speech, NCR military, give them a discount. It's overstocked with water and fresh vegetables. It's arranged for a 2-for-1 trade. Plenty of caps to cover the shipment. They'll deal with the cost. It's overstocked with water and fresh vegetables, arranged for a 2-for-1 trade.
That should work.
You thought Landon from Star Wars when you saw him? Or Lando?
Water is invaluable in this dusty hole.
So have you heard of A Tale of Two Wastelands? I do not think so. They also mentioned Ruby Nash. Like, can she send her casseroles to them? I'm kind of curious. Oh, it's a mod for New Vegas. Is that Ruby? Huh, she literally came out to meet me. How nice of her.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Tell me about Prim.
Thanks to you, Prim's on
Looks
the
like I
way
can only
back up.
talk to one of the
Folks
people.
watching over us, I think the Raiders will keep their distance.
I kind of wonder if I had picked her, would she have used the Rad Scorpion Venom as the spice for doing stuff, and then everybody gets sick again? Who was it that wanted me to do that? But yeah, I don't remember what that one guy wanted me to do. Hi, Rez. How are you doing tonight? There's like the shady dude in the supply place, and he wanted us to do something to get access to the rest of his stock, and then I'd be able to turn him in later. Hi, Kelly. How are you tonight? Like, it enables you to play Fallout 3 with all its DLC in New Vegas' framework. That is actually kind of cool. It adds Fallout 3 to the game itself, so you can play both in one. You're winding down from a wild day today. Anyan! How are you doing tonight? How was your stream earlier? I was lurking while you were playing Ready or Not. Wait! Too late. You saw me reach over. But yes, how are you liking that game? It did look kind of cool, so I could see myself playing it at some point too. I didn't see you kill any innocent civilians though, so I'm slightly disappointed in you.
Something I can do. Anders showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault. Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake.
Don't understand how you'd be careless with the life of a ranger. You did the right thing. If you'd sent more, they'd have been killed. Didn't have a choice. Fiends are a growing threat. If you sent more, they'd have been killed.
That's
You
probably
killed the team if that counts. It does, Onion. It counts so much.
Entirely. Although my options were certainly limited, with most of our forces tied up garrisoning this place. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back. Thank you.
Motorrunner's dead. I brought his helmet as proof.
Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base.
The game is fun though. Some people got it on sale the other day, so you played it. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. I might look more into it because it did look kind of cool. No joke. It's a bit difficult and gruesome, but fun. You're now liked enough, people pass word around about you. I wasn't sure if he was the one I could talk to about the meat problem, but it's probably the cook that I can. Concordia! Wait, concourse. I was like, are those actually caps? But no, they're just the cigarettes. Pock. That's the first time I've seen you stream in like a week or something, I think, though. But I'm guessing you were busy with real-life stuff like school, etc. Ridiculous. Abandon everything, embrace sleep streaming career.
Howdy, looking for...
Crimson Caravan, a trade to treat meat and spices for vegetables and water.
That should help balance our stock of food more reasonably and
Not
save
this
us a
time,
ton of
school's on
cows.
break. Nice.
Good work.
Well, he says it's good work, he doesn't even like pay me for it. Rude. You actually had some PC issues on Tuesday, so it was really short. Okay, so you streamed a tiny bit then too. Are your PC issues solved now though? Question mark? ... exclamation point question mark again. Okay, I need to double check what this guy wanted.
So you're back.
Remind me where Isaac is.
The Gunrunners are almost straight north of here, a little east. Isaac.
Oh, it's in the actual Gunrunner compound. You're hoping they fixed? Hi, Nina. How are you tonight? Hopefully I can fast travel from here, because it's kind of outside. Repcon, Ranger Morale's corpse. Gunrunners is literally just outside the gate, it looks like. I'm supposed to talk to someone in there, but someone else also said they don't want me being seen when I go in there. You went to update your BIOS, in which someone helped guide you through it, and then it turns out they were just tricking you, and you accidentally deleted your BIOS, and then your entire computer stopped working. Anyan, why? Teardrop. You were scared of exactly that. I don't blame you. I would be too. Just because I am not good with computer stuff. Let me glance at these buildings. Have you tried out Zenless Zone Zero? And if so, did you like it? I played it all of last night. Oh yeah, you popped by last night for a while, I forgot. I'm kinda... If there's any power outage shortages during the BIOS update, you can literally break your motherboard. That is actually terrifying. I wonder if you can like plug it into a power bank or something like that in the middle of it. You downloaded it last night but haven't tried it yet. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I honestly absolutely love the animations and some of the designs, so I can see myself sticking with it for a while and seeing where it goes. Chinese manual, sneak more. So I can see myself sticking with it for a while and just seeing where the game goes. But the combat itself feels kind of lacking to me. It feels like literally just spamming attack until you can switch characters for its thing. And I kind of don't like the TV thing in the middle of missions. On the one hand, doing it sometimes is fun, but it also seems boring enough that by the time I've done like 30 quests, I bet I'm going to be so tired of it. So I do plan on continuing it, but I don't expect it to have me hooked like Genshin or stuff like that does. You think it'd be a game you play on and off? Exactly. This isn't stealing. I probably have to pay to go in or something like that. Who's detecting me? Oh, Isaac is outside there. That's who they wanted me to talk to. So I don't even have to go to his house. Companion dismissal terminal.
Hello.
Vendortron?
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
I do. What is this place?
This is the new Vegas branch of
Have you seen it felt more mobile game-like from a glance?
Wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
Impressive weaponry, where did it all come from?
All Gunrunner merchandise is
Curious if you have to progress for more combat abilities and such. I kind of doubt it. Maybe they'll add more stuff in later, but heck if I know. I also don't like that they haven't given much premium currency. Like, I feel like I've done 10 or less premium pulls for that Shark Tail girl. 10 or less. On that note, they give you like 50 pulls for the standard banner. And I was wrong about getting to select your S-rank character, so I apologize for that, Onion. I misread it. When you get 50 summons, you get a guaranteed S rank, but it's like one of the 6 or whatever that are out. I got the one busty mechanic girl who I'm not really interested in. You keep getting ads about 180 free pulls. Yeah, but that's how many you can get from what I've read. That's what they always do in these games, and that's how many you can get if you do absolutely everything. So it's not just you log in and get 100 pulls. It's if you literally complete every single main quest, every event, yada 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 that's currently out right now, you can get that many. Quote, facepalm. Just like how Wuwa was like, you get 100 pulls, but then half the pulls are from getting to like level 45 plus in the thing. How did you get inside there?
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault.
Kind of smart. Show me what you have for sale.
I am ready to process our transaction.
You'll say though you feel Wuwa has given a lot. Okay, Yes, I think it has too. I'm not that interested in the story. I haven't even continued the story that much, but it's interested me enough that I've kept playing it and doing dailies and leveling my characters up, and I do like the world and stuff like that. I love how it says it's heavy frame, but it's 0. I feel like they'll have unique weapon or two. Beanbag only does a tiny bit of damage, but it does a ton of fatigue damage. You can literally shoot beanbags out of a 12-gauge shotgun. That is hilarious. So many weapon ammo types, and I don't think I'm ever going to use them. Suppressor. You like Star Rail's current system too, or at least you feel it's fairly rewarding. I'm not sure how I feel about Star Rail's world. I prefer the open world stuff like Genshin. Star Rail literally makes me feel like I'm reading a storybook or something like that. Like I'm not actually one of the characters involved in it, even though they have you playing as the Trailblazer. I feel like I'm just extra. Whereas in Genshin, I feel like I'm actually controlling stuff, since I can run around, customize my own base in the teapot, go to any mountain I want. It feels like the world's so open. That's the one thing that turns me off about Star Rail. But I also love the fact that Star Rail, I can literally just auto everything. Like, I have not used my resin in Genshin, and I don't know how long, because I'm just too lazy to, and have too many games to already do stuff in. Whereas with Star Rail, I can just AFK. Just auto farm the things I want, go play something else in the meantime. They do have an anti-material rifle. A battle rifle. I don't know if the Bozar is something unique or not. I feel like I'll write down Bozar just in case I feel like it might be unique. And if it's not, I can just look it up. Yes, in terms of Rodeo Road, we got 3,000 gems this week from the claims and endgame stuff. Oh, they sell a chain sauce, so that's not unique after all. Is there? Plus 10 armor and radiation resistance while using this Fat Man? Hi Jed, how are you doing tonight? Heck? Aw, heck. Did you have a rough day? Did you go for the Duelist Purple Lady in Genshin? No, I did not. Gehenna weapon? Her abilities look kinda cool, but I passed on her. Medicine stick? That's unique. Think you're gonna save for an Arlecchino rerun? You like her combat a lot. Oh, you did pull Farina? Congratulations, ZBG. Mini Nuke Big Kid. Tiny Tots. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on this. They have tons of stuff that is... what is it called? Upgrades and such. Sleepy time. It's completely silent. Ooh. Fiona is so cute. She genuinely is. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Two-step goodbye. Critical kill is boom. They have lots of unique weapons here. Some from the DLCs and stuff. No backup after 7 PM. You had to lock the store just to go on your lunch break. That is yikes. Okay, so that's the Isaac dude they want us to talk to.
I don't handle buying and selling for the Gunrunners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
Contreras sent me. Makira needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? A 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
Just give them some used weapons, I mean, as long as they work, right? Just buy the weapons from other merchants around here easy enough. Maybe I could help you with those supplies. Never mind, talk about something else. So you work for the Gunrunners.
For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff.
Who are the Gunrunners?
Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories.
Chance I could get a tour of the gunrunning facility? No.
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If the competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business.
Who's in charge?
Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh, really?
Working for the Gunrunners is a sweet job.
So they don't even have a boss over top of them? They just all do what they're supposed to? Okay, so one thing was barter. And I might have a magazine to hit me over that.
Can I help you?
Give me current used weapons, I mean as long as they work, right? Arrange a temporary supply deal with other merchants, it'll still lead to a profit for you.
I guess we'll have to. If Caesar's Legion drives the NCR from the area, there goes 90% of our business. I don't like the idea of buying supplies from our competition, but it's only temporary. We'll call in extra supplies from our distributors. Let Contreras know we'll have the extra guns and ammo ready for the next shipment.
Pock. But how are you doing overall today, Sasha? Any crashes yet? No, not a single one. If you ever do play New Vegas, or replay it if you played it, that 4 GB mod or whatever that allows Fallout to use 4 GB of RAM, whereas it's normally only got 2 dedicated to it, has prevented like 90% of the crashes and freezing. So you're not in the US, but do you see any fireworks on this day? I didn't see a single one. I didn't even hear any popping sounds, which surprises me because I know there's Americans up here too, even in my city, so I'd think they'd want to celebrate a bit. But maybe they did it out of town or somewhere because they're worried, like, hey, we're not allowed to set off these fireworks if it's not a designated holiday or something like that. So we'll see. And outside of that, I've been doing well, aside from slowly losing my sanity. My sister, the other, like 2.5 days ago, my sister dropped her 2 dogs off with us, and they are the most ill-behaved animals ever. So both me and my mom are just like, Jesus, we want them gone. They're here for like another 9 days. One of the dogs is, I don't mind at all. She is very nice, very sweet. She's just very, very noisy and doesn't stop the noise a lot of the time, so we're constantly on edge, like, oh, that again. The other dog is also constantly noisy, constantly needy for attention. He growls at any dog we pass by on walks, so we have to like pull him onto the road to get away from people. He actually almost bit me today, picking him up to put him in the car because he's too much of a wimp to get in the car himself, and things like that. Like, the list goes on from there, but it's just the other dog I do not like one bit. He's an animal, he's an animal, I'll take care of him properly. I would never hurt an animal and stuff, but I just do not want to deal with him in the slightest. I let my mom deal with that dog if she can.
So you're back.
I am. As I said, they'll have extra guns and ammo in the next session. Oh no, you understand that for sure? Yeah.
Very professional. I like that. Maybe you can handle something bigger.
That's it, a few caps and another errand.
You're right. I'm just an under-the-table arms dealer. What could I possibly offer you?
Dang it.
Drifting mercenary. Sorry for wasting your time.
Alright, what's the job?
Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies.
Cough, cough, medical supplies. I'll get right on it.
Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan...
Because he said he'd sell me more stuff.
Blake's usually in the main office.
Note medical supplies. Is that actually what they are? Any of the usual package of medical supplies, you can trust the person with the note to get it to me in one piece. I know you'll need a payment for the next order. I'll take care of that in a few days. Your old dog was very protective and very aggressive when out on walks. This dog was just not socialized at all. Like, I don't want to talk bad about my sister, but I'm 100% going to. She should not have animals. Like, she does not walk her dogs. Just end of story. I kid you not. They got the second dog at one point, and it's an active dog, and she knew it's an active dog, an Australian Shepherd, and yet she just thought it was so pretty. And she's like, well, we have another dog, we can just throw the ball for it in the backyard. And I'm like, I swear to God, I want to hit you. You cannot do that. Getting a second dog is twice as much reason to take them out on walks, etc. Like, that is not how it works. Is that Blake? Yes, it is. But so the one dog is... the one that I don't like is actually very overweight at this point. He wasn't a year and a half ago, but not taking him out, probably eating the other dog's food, etc. Oh well. Contreras sent me for some medical supplies.
Here you go. Let him know he needs to make another payment if he wants more of this stuff.
That's easy enough. Is there something special about the supplies?
Well, painkillers are easy to come by, but it isn't easy finding iodine, allergy meds, and a few of these other items. Why do you ask?
Combining those with chem cleaners would yield strong chems. Some of these could be combined with other chemicals to make drugs. Combining those with chemical cleaners would yield strong chems.
Really? Huh. Never thought of that. The Crimson Caravan isn't really in the drug business.
Okay, so he doesn't care. That's like when your sister begs for a dog, promises to take care of it, and then does literally nothing afterwards. Yeah, that kind of happened with us too when we were young. My sister, our previous dog, from when I was younger, my sister basically begged my mom for it, and then after they got it, within like 2 weeks, she didn't want to walk it anymore. She just wanted to play with it at home. But that was when we were really young, so you can kind of understand them lying about this. Now she's a grown adult, so it's completely different. I just keep going back and forth between this stuff. Ridiculous. Oh! Actually, I shouldn't howl. The dogs will get excited. That person hasn't done anything more with the character design yet, so I don't know whether to message them or not, because I don't want to like bully them or harass them. Like I said, they showed me they gave me those 3 sketches, and I showed the things that I wanted changed, and they're supposed to do another sketch of it, and then they'll finalize it with color and such. But at the same time, we agreed. After 2 months, I asked them if they had started, and they hadn't, and we agreed in 2 more months they'd try their best. They do everything in their power to have it done by the end of June. It's now after June, and they only did those sketches like 3 days before June ended. So I'm kind of like, I do not want to have to wait like another 4 months or something like that. Do the dogs at your place howl? Only if sirens get close to us. Actually, I don't know about my sister's dogs. It's just our dog, Mika. The anticipation grows stronger. I'm wanting to see. I mean, I could show you literally the sketches they did beforehand, but that's just for ideas and stuff like that. But what was it? My dog will howl if, like, a siren, if a fire truck gets within maybe 4 blocks of us. Despite being only 15 pounds, she will start howling with her head tilted all the way back up at the sky.
Hey, so you're back.
These medical supplies. Blake is where exactly?
The Crimson Caravan is up north past...
Hey, medical supplies. These look like they're for chem ingredients. I probably shouldn't say that. Medical supplies from Blake.
See, you're practically stealing caps from me. This work is so easy. There's one more job. It's a little more complicated.
Does she howl if you howl? No,
I need to
not
get
normally.
Some stuff sorted around. Gonna take me a day or 2, so just stop back in a few days.
Next, I ask where I'm supposed to meet Price again.
Pawn shop in Westside called Miguel's. It's in Outer Vegas, northwest of the Strip.
Ready for the next task?
Well, I'm not.
It's kind of funny when dogs do that. Absolutely. Miguel's. Am I doing the stuff at the pawn shop later? It like skipped one of the things before I could do anything. But yeah, I find it funny when my dog does that too, because she's so little, yet she howls, tries her best to howl so hard, and just the fact that she tilts her head back up, I'm like, do you know that that'll make your voice go further? And more than once, she's gotten angry while howling, and I think it's because she thinks the howl, or she thinks the siren is another dog, and it's like she's trying to pass along their message by howling too. So she'll be howling, and then she starts running out of breath, but the siren's still going on. So the howl starts getting less and less. It starts being like, ooh, 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 rah, rah. And then she barks a few times, like, what the heck? What the heck? Why can you go so long?
Man, Jacob's absinthe is phenomenal stuff. I don't think I've slept this well in ages. If you haven't tried it yet, he's been supplying the Wrangler with the stuff. So, what can I get you?
Okay, nothing from them. Howl again, Sasha. Never!
I heard about some things you've done around town. Nice to know someone is helping out for a change.
For sale. Followers are looking for to work out a supply deal. Let me browse special inventory. Followers want to look out at a supply deal.
Are they looking to buy guns?
No.
Then talk to my partner, Ralph.
That's from a previous quest. Sasha Howl redeemed. That would drive my dog crazy, though. She'd be, like, waking up and being like, what the heck is going on? Because he said something about that pawn shop in the other place. But he also said he wouldn't be ready for a day or two. He probably wants me to deliver the drugs that he's making, I'm guessing. Literally just going back and forth again and again and again and again and again. Come on, Catboy, make dog noises. I could bark too, but again, I don't want to do it with one of my sister's dogs right next behind me on the couch. Bonkdu used to have a bark redeem. I've barely seen Bonkdu stream, only like maybe 2 times in the past year, and she's never stopped by here. So I think she's just mainly done with streaming for now, which is too bad. I'm getting points in my friend's streams that I'm lurking in. It's funny when Pandy tries to howl. Does she do it too then? Is it at sirens or what causes her to howl? I'm literally just gonna wait a day or 2 in front of that dude. I mean, there are beds around here, but I don't think it matters if I sleep in a bed or not. You forgot to mention you're going to try and meet Gura tomorrow. Oh, snap. I believe it. Are you going to a concert? Or is she going to do like a VR chat or something like that, and there's a small chance you can get in with her? Save again here. There's a Hololive meet and greet at the Dodgers baseball stadium. That is actually amazing. I wish you the best of luck in getting to meet your Oshi. Tell them to follow me on twitch.tv. Naughties. I'm kidding. Tell them that you're the biggest Gura shrimp. Tell them on literally like 5 different things you've got that taken as the name.
Hey, so you're back.
Okay, come back tomorrow. You shall do that. Pog, pog, pog. She'll be so proud of you, Onion, I promise. You usually don't get sirens that far out on the road, but she'll get really hyped up when your mom and you come home. Oh, so she'll sometimes even start howling because of that, because she's just so excited. She's also going to be singing at the baseball game taking place that... I think I heard of that.
So you're back.
Ready?
Well,
It is tomorrow. I'm ready for the next task.
all right.
He literally just said he's not ready.
To a merchant.
In 2 seconds he
Guy's name is
does.
Price. The exchange goes down at Miguel's pawn shop.
I
on
heard
the
that you were
west
like,
side.
I gotta go.
This next bit is very important. He's paranoid, maybe a little schizo. You have to identify yourself with a passcode or he'll shoot you right there. Just tell him you're looking for some betting advice. Then he'll say the surest move is to bet on the house.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
Be sure you do.
I want to see if he
You get
actually
this
shoots
last
me.
job done, full access to my stash. At a discount even, just because I like you. Get
And then I'll
moving.
see if he has any
Watch out
unique
for it.
items, and then I'll
Do
turn
not
him
lose
in.
that package. Good luck.
I love how I do have Nuka-Cola, and that can technically get rid of the need to sleep. Oh, but it's only 15, which isn't much. Wait, why is it pointing me to... Oh, that's the Cassidy Caravans thing. I wonder if I can sleep in their bed. Oh, he's gonna give me stuff. What? What? I was about to say, where's my free stuff? He literally just runs up to me and goes, nope.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around.
Oh, he gave me a stim pack. That's nice. Okay, let's save here and see if the dude starts a fight with me. I feel like since it's drugs, it would be this guy.
Pimpin' ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent.
Wonder,
they'll
is there a
start
recipe for
visiting the
coffee? Does it
Wrangler
give you
more
some sleep too? I think it would. There is a recipe for coffee actually in the game. Is it this dude?
Welcome back, buddy.
What guns do you have for sale? Like to browse your special inventory. Oh, I thought it was this dude. Maybe it's outside. Is it behind Mick and Ralph's place? Because I swear he said the pawn shop here. Is it Max? Or no, those are the kids. What am I thinking? But yeah, I do know there's a recipe for coffee, and it does take like a coffee pot. But I just going to assume that it does in fact give you that. I feel like maybe it'll be back here. I swear he mentioned the pawn shop in East Freeside. And Price or something like that was the dude's name. Nope. Okay, let me Google it quickly because I'm tired of running around. Oh, he might be in an NCR prison. Yeah, I think he might actually be in the prison, so that's why I can't find him anywhere. Bit of a spoiler there, but meh. There's probably someone, if you ask around, that can tell you, like, maybe that... I wonder if that ghoul dude would do it. Winding down for your walk home. If I miss you before you end, thanks for being here. I'll catch you next time. Sounds good. I will see you around, Jed. Let me try talking to the ghoul dude, and maybe he would mention it. Dehydrated. Neither of the people inside talked about it. And this guy talked about rumors before, too. Nope. Well, we inadvertently found out that he's there anyways, so might as well do it like that. There was no one in the prison before, if I remember. They did have like an evidence chest that was 100 lock, though. Okay, it should just be up here. I take it I've actually got to break him out for it.
Morning.
Oh no, I don't see him. I'm gonna Google that thing again because I'm confused. Brown guns, chemicals used past selling certain ingredients on the side. Authorities have taken notes, are close to nail him. His West Side contact Price is already in custody, and it's a matter of time until they get to the sergeant. I hate that that sound keeps doing that. Hold on, let me mute the game for a second. Oh no, it's working well. They said someone named Keller in Miguel's pawn shop. Let me go back to the pawn shop and see, I guess. So that was 4 minutes ago. I wonder if he's maybe upstairs or something.
Good morning.
Yeah, I don't see Keller at all. Because it says there's some dude named Keller. And since the one guy isn't there, you can talk to them instead. To Price in Miguel's pawn shop, he'll provide the passphrase. Am I not actually on the quest, or what? It's now saved over the autosave. It says I'm in combat. Okay, are we literally going back for like the 10th time to Camp McCarran just to check? I'll make a save literally in front of that Contreras guy. To the contrary, Contreras is not as cool as he might sound. Oh yeah, we have that cake I can have a slice of after stream. Awesome! Okay, we'll see if we're actually on the quest from him or not, or if he'll talk about it. Maybe it's a bug, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Why couldn't he be in somewhere conveniently close? I could sleep in a bed while I'm here, I think. At least I would hope so, since there's a ton of beds around. Nope, they're all owned. Never mind. I'll make a save in front of this dude this time. I wish if I killed him I could just loot his whole shop inventory.
So you're back.
Supposed to meet Price again.
Pawn shop in Westside called Miguel's. It's in Outer Vegas, northwest of the Strip.
So I absolutely do have the quest. I wonder if I have to wait a while for him to appear there or something? Miguel's, and that is the pawn shop. And it says in it. Bag, where is he? Bag! Stupid kid. Oh, this is Mick and Ralph's, not Miguel's. I don't remember there being a shop named Miguel's. So is that something that, like, appears when you're on this quest? Down the street to the north of Casa Madrid Apartments, a generic West Side resident. Casa Madrid Apartments. Is that this? El Rey Motel. Oh, okay, so it's actually by West Side somewhere over here. There we go. My bad, I got confused. I thought they said, like, Free Side, not West Side. Oh, and the game crashed. Of course it did. Right at the end of the night, too. But I kind of want to finish that quest and see what's what. I was like, I could end slightly lurdy. Okay, you're almost getting close to the gang on First Descendant. Nice, nice, nice. You're trying to catch up to them so that you can play with them? Okay. So we go to the Strip North Gate. Or no, that's inside. No, just because you have really no other goal in the game in general. Okay, so I want to look around to the west. Oh, I thought that was going to be that one mercenary who we tattled on for ripping people off or lying to them to make them hire him more. You figured if you'd keep up with Kaiko and the crew, that's a good idea. Then if you ever do want to join them, it's that much easier. Baseball cherry bomb. North VE Square. Interesting. I haven't heard anything about that. Leading nothing here, but it's good to explore. Yeah, I kind of didn't expect that to work, but I still wanted to try. You're waiting on a gun to craft and it's almost 4 AM. You figured you'd head to bed early tonight. Fair. Makes sense. Oh, I actually turned in the wrong direction for Vegas. I was supposed to go west. Manhole North Sewers? Have a good rest of the night, Sasha. Thank you, Amp. I hope you have a great rest, sweet dreams, and all that. I think we did explore all that stuff when we were running past Vegas earlier, on an earlier stream. I'm literally out of water, actually. But I have a lot more back at my base, so maybe I'll ignore this stuff for now and just run straight to the place that I'm supposed to go to. inaccessible. I don't know if you can hear that dog snoring or not in the background. Just this. I see a tricycle. Okay, Miguel's pawn shop should be over here somewhere. I was about to say, that did look like a gourd seed I could pick up. Tiny bit of food. And there's supposed to be a dude named Keller that I can talk to. Okay, it is in here. Who are these nerds? Oh, they're a militia. There's the pawn shop.
Howdy.
Don't trust anything, so... Miguel, Keller, I think that's who I'm supposed to talk to.
What do you want?
You seen a guy named Price around?
We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up.
Well, come back. I'm looking for some betting advice. Do you like gambling? Brahmin tipping is a church pastime. Looking for some betting advice.
What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not?
Well, never mind. Close enough. Yeah, you told me to give a price. Hey, that wasn't the right response for the password. 7 perception or int.
Password? That little bastard said nothing about a password. Price is in NCR custody and you're going to join him. Unless you've got a damn good explanation for why you're looking for him. Hand over your weapons. You're under arrest.
Ooh. Never take me alive, pig. Take the package Contreras gave me. I don't want any trouble.
Let's see here. Congratulations. You're under arrest.
Ridiculous. I had no idea the chems. Who are you? I had no idea there were chems.
Contreras, huh? It looks like you just gave me...
Son of a sir, I didn't know anything about this. Okay, maybe I won't talk to him. Or I'll talk to him and then try going back to Contreras.
We don't need the NCO.
What do you want?
Some guy named Price. Looking for betting advice.
What?
Never mind, close enough. Told me to get Price's package. Never mind.
Crazy.
Okay, so I just go back to him and talk to him and tell him, okay, someone else is there. Literally going back for the 10th time. Oh, Sleepless wind it down, I guess, because he's no longer on. Looking something up. Looking at people on my recommended page. Thank you for the headband. More headpads. Or did you turn it off? Did you hear me say it and then you tried to take it away? I'm kidding, I see it again. Oh yeah, boyo. Oh no, a bear is headpatting me. I know that's not how it works, but it feels that way when both are redeemed. Ridiculous. It's weird that there's just glass randomly there. Although I guess it can be used as decoration. All the head pats, question mark? Or are you just trying to get rid of my hair? Gonna head pat so much all the hair is gonna fall out. Teardrop. Teardrop. What's it? What? No, I'm kidding. The bear wanted head pat too.
So you're back.
Price wasn't there. I fought some guy claiming to be his replacement. Some guy, other guy replaced Price, and he definitely didn't know the password.
Ah, shit. I'm guessing he got caught by the NCR. You need to kill
Uh-oh.
that guy now that he's seen you. Last thing we need is some investigator tracking you down. Get it done, and I think we can settle accounts, so to speak.
Uh-oh. So they want me to kill that dude that we just talked to? I wonder if Price will appear in jail now. I want to check that first. I'm curious if that guy has unique guns in his stock. I don't want to help out this drug dealer type person, but at the same time, I'm like, if he has something unique, I want it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 head pats. We're up to 9. It's almost 10. Is it going to be 10? It's 10! It's 10! Holy heck. Nope, dude's not in the jail. So he's just going to try to head pat for the rest of the stream. I see how it is. And I am fine with it. I'll make a backup save before killing this guy, and then if there's no unique loot from that guy for doing his quest, then I can just reload.
Hey.
You don't mind? I didn't even lose like karma for doing that, question mark? I just want to double check my notes. I wonder if by upping that intelligence I feel like I can get something else out of it. I also feel like I should up speech again, because then I'm getting close to max speech. You gain additional 2 points of strength, direct sunlight. Come to understand Night Stalkers. Consuming Night Stalkers squeezings grants bonuses. Kill a target in VATS, 20 points are restored. For each crippled limb you have, you do more damage. Every location is done. You're 20% faster and stronger when you're basking in irradiation, and your action points regenerate. Strength requirements are lower. Tag. Better crits. 15 action points. I feel like I should go for Light Step to not set off enemies' mines or floor-based traps. You're literally just sitting next to a corpse and you do not mind. Leather armor, trail carbine. I think that's actually a pretty good weapon if I remember.
I don't know which one.
Okay, we killed Keller. How many head pats is it gonna be? What the heck? The red bricked kid? Question mark? Should I keep counting them? I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're up to, good lord, Sears Berserk. It's Chibi. Chibi gets the head pats. Fair. That makes perfect sense, actually. Naughties. And then I'll switch to regular model and he never head pats again. I see how it is. I see. I see. Icy floors. Slide. I'm just surprised I didn't get any negative karma for literally killing that dude. Like, isn't he an investigator trying to find out stuff about that person? You'd think it would be bad of me to kill him. Why, yes, I do have a favorite. Nodders. Okay, will he sell me now, or do I still have to do something else?
So you're back.
Convince the ranger to work with you, you're safe, but I convinced the ranger to work with you? I literally one-shot that dude with my fist weapon. Like, he is a corpse. How does that mean working with him? Be careful.
Good to hear. Well, I'd say you're officially invited to the big kid's table now. My stash is your stash. Oh, and I think you might get more use
and I got
out
a
of
free
this
rifle.
than I ever will. Enjoy.
This machine. Convinced him to stay out of your way. He's a corpse. This machine. And it's a oh, it's a hunting rifle? Says it does really good damage. Praise. Gasp! You are a very, very good boy, Seer. Thank you for being my mod. Thank you for being here every day in stream. You do not know how much I appreciate you, and specifically you. So you are, in fact, a very good boy, Seer, who is absolutely super cool. Naughties. Naughties. Yes, he won't be in his way. Okay.
So you're back.
Now we see if he sells anything. Sell carbine, buff out. Reinforced armor. Oh, 20 armor. That is actually super useful. It's expensive, but I could. I have a sniper. He literally does not sell anything special. Unless his inventory changes later. He did say he'd give me a discount, but at the very least I got that unique gun. I'll probably wind down after doing stuff in Novak. Do you have any people you want to raid later, Seer? Because I only know Hatsusu, who is on right now, and she's playing a game that's kind of triggering. It's a cartoony, cute game, but it has some very morbid stuff in it. You'll check who's live. Okay, I feel like the trail carbine, 46 DPS, 21 damage. Same damage, slightly more DPS, 6 in the mag, 6 in the mag. So there's literally not much difference between this gun and the Magnum, but the Magnum is less weight. 46 DPS. Oh, it's 21 damage. Oh, is that because it's not in my inventory? Hun 41 damage. 100. Or no. It's the .44 thing. I'm getting confused with what I did. I already had a trail carbine, and I guess that's what I was debating between. 46 DPS, 21 damage. 49 DPS, 26 damage. Okay, so it's definitely better than that. Hunting rifle is 38 damage, 47 DPS. This is 41 damage. It fires a lot faster, I guess. This has the increased crit chance, but... I might hold on to the flamer for now, like I said, rather than the incinerator, just to use it a bit more and see what it's like. Another armor can use to repair. That's for healing. Okay, so I do need food and water. Hey, glad to see another New Vegas tourist. Hey! Hi, Crispy. How you doing tonight? We are honestly just about to end for the night. Currently in my chibi model, so if I look odd, that is why. But yes, it is definitely a very fun game. How much do those actually... Oh, they make you thirstier. Well, oof, but understandable. Yeah. We've been for close to 4 hours, which is typically how much I stream. I stream every night, though that doesn't mean I'd play this game every night. So if you're ever bored, you will find me around playing something. You'll take those as food. I don't actually need that. Okay, so I have all that stuff. I do need to sleep. And since my character needs a decent amount of it, we might as well do the full 8 hours for the rested bonus. But then that makes them thirsty and hungry again. They spawn. It's a vicious circle. I was thinking of taking out dirty water. I won't be surprised if I have a bunch. I do. And I don't care that much about the radiation because I have so much of that other stuff. Nope, not many peeps live. Only person you've got live is a friend of Bakonfito, Crypt Keeper VT, playing First Descendant. Yeah, I'm fine with rating them. I've seen them around in Kaiko stream, Baka stream, and stuff like that, so they're totally familiar to me. Pog. But so we are going to wind down tonight. Not sure if I'll play more Zenless Zone Zero or what I'll play tomorrow night. It really depends on what I feel like at the time. But I will be back tomorrow, like I am, every single night. Hi, Philip. How are you doing tonight? But thank you to everybody for coming by. Thank you for the raids. I should... One sec. I'm going to get rid of Goth mode for a second before Seer re-redeems it. Just so that the model is not Goth when I go back to it later. Too late, Seer! Too late! Seer's probably just diving at the button. I know how it is. But yes, thank you to everybody coming down and vibing with me. I hope you all have a nice night. I will be back tomorrow like I am every single night playing something, but who knows what. You all take care of yourselves, get a drink, get a snack, peace out, go say hi to Crypt Keeper, and have a nice night. So bye, and goodbye.